No score. That's
Yeah, I
good.
said
That's
this yesterday.
good.
If I'm
Blah
going to
blah blah.
complain about not wanting to watch National League pitchers bat, thus the universal DH, then I can't hold my tongue when it's position players pitching in the American League. You just don't want to see it.
Move over.
But he's at shortstop here today. Rasmussen 0-2 to Javier Baez.
All right.
That's
All right. Oh wow, that seems really low.
In Rasmussen's earlier start against the Tigers, and it was May 18th at the Trop.
Let's see. Yeah, that seems off.
Innings where he struck out 7 and allowed 4 hits.
That's why. I figured as much. All right, there we go. And Baez kind of grounds out to the second baseman. Should be an out, is an out, and that'll end the inning. All right, well, top of the second coming up. It'll be Paredes, Raleigh, and Mejia against Matt Manning. Nice to see a familiar face, I would say. But, yep, commercial break. Hopefully everything sounds good. I guess you really won't know until it comes back on, but, you know, we'll get to that bridge when we get to that bridge. Hey, let's hope we play some spoiler this afternoon, right? Thanks for the 6 likes to start off the stream. I appreciate that. Let's hope there's some spoiler this afternoon. That'd be pretty fun. What the fuck is this stream at? What's it doing? All right. 0% chance of any of this being working today. So I'm just gonna fucking immediately close it and just reopen it. So, hopefully people chat today. We'll see, though. Probably not. Doesn't seem like anyone ever says anything during baseball games. But, you know, that's fine. We'll watch for a little while then. We'll see how things go. I'm personally great. How you doing? It's going to be like this to start off, huh? That sucks. Number correct all on its own. Oh, just gonna keep going to the number, random number it wants to be at. It's an incorrect number. Ah, damn! I knew there'd be more pop-ups. Ugh, nothing worse.
Tigre celebration is Friday, August 19th when the Tigers host the Angels at 7:10. The Fiesta starts at 5 o'clock with live music and dancing. The first 10,000 fans 21 and older receive the Fiesta Tigres hat courtesy of Miller Lite.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Tigers.com/tickets. That's always a good weekend.
Just like not loading and shit. That's funny.
Isaac Paredes, who's playing second base today, leads off the Tampa second. Then it'll be Luke Raley.
Oh yeah, with the pop-ups already. All right, hopefully the audio's good. All right, sounds good. Last time I'm messing with it. 1-0. Or rather 2-0, sorry. They didn't have the perfect pitches up.
And in the Tigers uniform for Paredes, you knew he had some good bats.
This is Paredes to lead it off. He had that one good week and then kind of has cooled off immensely. Literally, I think his average and all his stats are basically from 1 week of the season, and everything else other than a few singles and like a spray double here or there is basically like from that 1 week. And everything else has been, you know, just about what you'd expect with way less power. That's strike 2 with a 2-2 count now.
A lot of time for a young hitter, that's all he needs. To know that when he goes to the ballpark, he didn't have to worry or guess if I'm going to be in the lineup.
Yeah, numbers have sharply declined.
There's nobody here.
July 1st, batting just 190.
Nobody's saying anything. It's an awkward start.
The right field line and foul.
Yeah, I noticed that team stopped coming inside.
Anyway, 2-2 count.
Down and away.
Yeah.
Very. All right. Yeah.
And he's had a tough time.
But then you have to
E, it's usually spelled with an E, but yeah, I mean that's close enough.
Like teams have adjusted to him, right?
Yeah, and we saw the same thing with
I
Akil
probably have the
Baddoo
most
last year.
illiterate
Remember, he
audience I've ever
struggled
seen.
for quite some time. and
What's up,
all of a sudden
Emmanuel?
he figured it out. I think you have to be patient with young players.
Should be an out, could be an out, and as long as anyone doesn't drop the ball like a dipshit, and then oh yeah, we're good.
Hey, Mick.
A little bit more on Matt Manning in today's.
But yeah, it was a good game last night. Tigers wound up winning 9-1.
He's really treating the remainder of this season as a start to next season. He says, "Look,
What's up, Jacob?
I want to lay that foundation now, get that work in now. It doesn't have to."
One away for Rally with a no count.
Since coming off the IL, missing a better part of
Again, I'm probably a little bit behind on the screen. It is what it is.
Any point in his
Yep.
career,
But I mean the preseason. I mean football is here. I don't unless you don't really count the preseason. I mean, I would say
rehab, and
football is
now the
probably
focus
here.
is to pitch as many innings as he can before season's end, and he and the Tigers are lockstep on that. They want to get him out there.
I mean, they've literally had a game. Like most teams have had major scrimmages. I mean,
towards that effort and get him on his way to building him up.
oh, okay, regular season. Yeah, I mean that's like a month or so away. Yeah,
Moving forward, if this team wants to contend next year,
a month away almost.
the way it has, but the starting pitching has to be healthy, and they need guys like him to log innings.
Well, you definitely need Matt Manning
Anyway,
to be healthy.
1-1 count.
Said is important to pitch as many innings as he possibly can going into next year, because what he does this year can carry over into next.
2-1 count.
You talk about the big three. We've talked
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Anticipating the Mize
Kind of want to watch the
on
preseason though, kind of see what happens.
Those two guys, Skubal and Mize on the.
Mejia is up.
I think it's important for Manning to try to eat up as many innings as
You're gonna have two TVs. What are you gonna have two TVs for?
Lessons, Shep, as he possibly
Well, you
can.
watching two different games?
Much more effective next year.
Oh, quick swing in here on the pitch and 2 away. Baddoo with a nice play in left field.
You're 100% right with all that. I've noticed
For Steelers and Browns. Oh, you're watching both teams. Fair enough.
For Matt Manning, because he doesn't have Casey Mock for the short period of time we hope.
Top of the second, 2 outs.
Those guys, I mean, they're
Manning starting off pretty good here.
At the hip.
stuff off, yeah.
They do, and you know I'm sure that these guys are
Mejia, the hitter now.
right now. They're watching, and I'm sure he'll get a couple phone
Mejia.
calls, and they'll discuss his outing. But hopefully he can just it's all about Manning commanding the.
Oh, I thought
strike.
Raleigh got out a
He's
while
skill
ago.
to be really good at this level. We've seen flashes. of
Anyway,
it,
1-0.
but he gets himself into trouble when he falls behind in the count, and then he has to groove that fastball, and teams have capitalized.
Oh, you guys are up on. Oh yeah, you guys were the early game today, weren't you? You're up 1-0.
Behind the dish
Sheesh.
for Tampa today.
Must be a pitching game.
That's ripped.
Well, duh. What a stupid statement. Must be some pitching, huh? It's like, yeah, I mean, what else would be happening?
You see there on the screen, Manning's thrown.
Yeah, we're at 9 likes. That's pretty nice. I appreciate that, everyone. Pretty cool. Good start to the stream. We got a 1-1 count for Mejia.
Settle in and start commanding that fastball a lot better. And that'll set up all the other.
No, nice pitch.
Changeup looked
1 and
great
2.
right there. Mejia couldn't
You
find
played
it.
on Peacock? Yeah, I figured. I figured you guys were the early game or whatever.
And Chef, I was talking with Cisnero, Jose
Ah,
Cisnero
my stream
today
ain't
before
going
the
off.
game,
God damn it.
and I asked him
Fucking
the
still
mindset of
broken.
the team, and it's exactly what Manning said.
I just wish the chat numbers would change correctly.
Work hard
So I
Play
could
hard every
stop
single
fucking
day.
with it.
and preparing for next year.
Nope,
I
still
think
not
that's
working
important.
right.
When teams are not playing for anything, well, you're playing for pride.
What's up, John? Yeah, everything's good other than this broken ass piece of shit system I have to use. It just doesn't seem to be working. All right, now it's working, so that's good. 2-2 count.
And ready to play every single day.
Yeah, I think they were inspired a little bit yesterday. Lou Whitaker directly.
Oh, the Indian or the Guardians or whatever.
Directed his attention to the dugout.
I didn't even see the pitch. I'm guessing it was a ball.
Opportunities and the privileges that they have to play here, and they got
Unless he hadn't thrown yet.
from a great crowd.
No, he
yesterday.
hasn't thrown yet. 3-2.
A great baseball town. This is.
They did. I got a chance
Alright,
to
we're under.
experience it. And there's nothing
Man, that's
better.
annoying. I wish this thing would just
That's the
work.
best feeling when you walk out of that dugout and run out to that field.
Oh,
This
great.
place
It's
is
doing the
packed.
thing where it's just
Yesterday,
staying at whatever number,
40,000
just
people
randomly.
showed up.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I loved it. I loved
Okay,
everything
it's
about it.
working
At
again.
one moment, at one point, I just looked out. And it was just my heart was just smiling. 'Cause the
Really
Tiger
not
fans
working.
they always seem to show up.
A 2-out walk to Mejia.
Man, I hate this Fucking
No,
piece of
I'm with
shit.
you. I talked to a lot of players in the clubhouse earlier today, and that was the sentiment. I mean, the sentiment was, you know what? We want to experience more of that.
Just want it to
Don't
work.
tell me
Just
that energy
fucking
can't
change
be
the numbers.
created by fans.
Oh, it does. It absolutely
No, that's a
is
walk. I'm
created
pretty
by
sure.
fans. And the players, it's something that too they have to earn as much as when they
Definitely
win
didn't
ball
go
games.
up.
This
That's
place
cool. Just gotta keep
will go
hoping that one time it'll
crazy.
work. It'll be cool when it does, but until it does, I'm pretty much I have to keep working and doing this, which sucks. It really does. 1-0 for Siri.
I don't know. It's just something about playing here.
Was involved in the Trey Mancini trade between them and Baltimore and the Astros.
Didn't mind the traffic jam on the way home last night.
No, not at all.
First time in a
Moved
long
some
time.
people around.
Helps to have a 9-1 win in your back pocket. This one is
Fouls that one away, 1-1.
Willie Castro
Oh,
sprinting
maybe
his
that's
way,
an out. I don't know.
and it falls
Oh,
into
never
the hand
mind.
of Cody Clemens.
I guess it was always kind of up and out of play. Oh shit, that just
Castro,
changed.
Kind of caught looking at each other. Not sure who was going to
Oh
take
shit.
charge there.
We'll see if it's
Willie
actually
Castro's
correct
coming in on
soon.
that ball. He has the best chance. He has the best view of
Nope,
that
not
baseball.
even
Look at that tough
close.
play for Cody Clemens.
I have no idea how many people are watching.
And they both ran a long way.
It's just an unknowable. This device can't register it and tell me. Just like, no idea. Oh no, they could have fielded it. That was just shitty fielding. 1-1. So they'll give Jose Siri another new life here in the at bat, and he's gonna foul that one away. 1-2.
Foul. That had the look of a little bit of last night. Remember this? Harold Castro.
Yeah, yesterday actually probably would have made that play, but I mean,
Little tip drill.
suck an asshole today.
Harold Castro says, off the glove. Willie Castro says, don't worry, partner. I got your back. It's a nice play.
You know who was at the plate when that happened?
This young man.
Man, I wish
Jose
this thing would
Siri.
just fucking work.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
How
dude.
things work out.
I mean, is it just
Strike
does it
three
need to be
call.
updated or? All right, that'll be a strikeout.
For Matt Manning, the second one.
That'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Tigers will send up Castro, Candelario, and Scope. Harold Castro, Candelario, and Scope. Let's see if there's any runs.
When we return.
Yeah. There's probably not much really to say. It's a commercial break, so, and no one's really saying anything, so I don't really have anything to add to anyone. It might just be silent for a minute. Not really sure what to talk about. No one really saying anything, so I'm gonna be pretty hyper locked on my issue unless people start chit chatting. So anything cool going on? Anybody stoked about anything? What's up, Caden? There's someone who actually chats. Just chilling. Waiting for the commercial to come up to a close. We'll see if Castro, Candelario, and Scope can do anything. I have no access to my chat other than this little side thing I keep on the side of my screen. And I don't have any idea when it's sending messages or... Bleh. Man, this thing just doesn't seem like it captures my voice loud enough.
Looking to split the series.
Like
They
this,
got one
like
win
something
of the
fucked
series
up already.
yesterday, 9-1 behind Garrett Hill, his second win of the season.
Wouldn't be
He from
surprised.
the dugout. What a job you did yesterday. A career high in strikeouts. Career
Seems
high
like
in
nothing
batting
wants to work
speed.
today.
What allowed you to have such success yesterday?
I think just kind of trusting
All
myself
right,
a little bit more.
is this ever gonna install?
I
Hello?
think that's the biggest thing, just trying to attack a little bit better, get ahead in counts, and then when you do that, you have a little bit more time to finish guys and put them away. So I think that was the biggest thing.
Well,
Anyway.
what did you take from your outing yesterday that moving
1-0
forward
count for
to
Harold
your
Castro.
next outing?
exactly that. Just continue to get ahead early and kind of set the tone. With the
1-1.
runners on the defensive instead of fall behind and then having to throw them something more over the plate where they could do a little bit more damage.
You worked sorry about that. You worked the top of the strike zone yesterday. Was that by design?
2-1.
Me and Haas had talked about it a little bit. My fastball plays pretty well up there, so when I can execute it.
Damn, that thing's taking a while to move.
Swings and misses.
In getting to
Must be a
talk
huge
to you
update.
and
That's why
know you a
YouTube
little
wasn't
bit better
working.
as the season progresses.
You know,
Some
magically
things
make
that you've
everything
done
work perfect
well.
now.
Never thought you would not be a football fan, but you're
Foul
not.
ball, 2-2.
The other is that you sign your autographs left-handed, even though you're a right-handed pitcher. We noticed it this morning.
Yep. Yeah, I eat left-handed, sign left-handed, right left-handed, all that. I kick right-footed, and then throw right-handed. I'm the perfect middle. I got my twin brothers.
I guess,
lefty,
never mind.
young
Caden
brothers,
dipped out
pure
just like
righty.
everyone
So,
else does usually.
being the middle
Alright.
kid, I got both.
Well, this is a
So, just so I'm clear here,
The
you
weirdest
don't really
audience that
follow
just never
football,
says
but you just
anything.
brought up, I kick right-footed. That's an interesting dynamic there with you.
Yeah, just like back in the day in school playing like kickball or something, or yeah, use my right foot.
Well, I guess my question is this. So what are you learning?
Oh yeah, I did. Wrong title name. Yeah, I guess I'll have to cancel it then, Jacob.
At the major league level.
Good call.
So far,
I'll
just,
cancel
like,
it.
Talking to teammates and just
See, no, he's not gonna respond. Like that's just the last thing he's gonna say about it. Like I don't have to like fix it or adjust it
yeah,
or
I think that's
anything.
the biggest part of just trusting it.
We saw 40,101 here.
He's
yesterday.
chatting more on my other stream than he is in here. It's really
Watch you
kind of
guys
weird.
play. How much energy
I don't
did you
really
get
need
from
any mods
solo
anymore. I don't
crowd?
think. I think I'm gonna
That was
take mods
incredible.
soon.
I've always liked throwing in front of a lot of people, and by far that was the most. So yeah, it was a pretty electric environment.
Well, if you like that, then how was you able to control the emotions?
Anyway, this should be the second out of the inning as Candelario grounds out to the
I'm in
second baseman, so 2 away.
I belong out there. Not really looking around too much, and
Still not working.
basically
Fucking what a
just trying
piece of
to, like,
shit,
dumb
dude.
it down as much as I can.
Isn't it kind of the perfect situation for you? You got into some trouble, which managers like to see from young guys to see how they handle adverse situations, and yet you were able to get through it. What allowed you, do you think, to leave the bases loaded in the first and bounce back after the 2-out solo homer to Yu Chang? in the
This is
second?
how it go just
I think just
magically
a lot of,
down. Oh, it went
mindset.
down, so that's good. It should be working
I didn't
now.
want to let them get on the board early, and just set the tone early like that.
Scope up now with 2 away though. 0-1.
Told myself I got to make these pitches. I got to get out of this jam that I got myself into, and it worked out.
Nothing
What you think of the
specific for
ceremony
him.
for Whitaker?
I don't
It
really
was
put
awesome. I wish I
high
could've
stock
watched
in
a little bit
rookies.
better, but I was focused on my start. But
Just maybe the defense is better. I don't know. Makes the defense better as a whole for the Lions. I don't.
Seeds to eat the rest of the day.
Again, you ask me questions like I'm a super Lions fan or something, and it's really kind of weird, dude. I barely root for the team. I can tell you almost nothing about the Lions has me excited. So you can ask me any question and frame it around, hey, are you excited about... No? I personally don't give a shit that much about the Lions. If you maybe the Patriots, that would be more accurate to say, baby, what are you excited about for the Patriots? Oh, there's a number of things. The Lions, probably nothing. They're probably barely gonna win any games. Like, I don't really know what to tell you, dude. I don't really, the way you pose questions, it's like I'm a super Lions fan and like I'm excited for their rookies. No, I don't know. I'm more excited about the Patriots rookies. I think they're better. Every one of them. Except maybe Jamison Williams. He's probably better receiver than Thornton. Oh, you're good. You're good, Shlomo. You just watch when you can. You know how it goes. So, nothing really for Hutchinson. He should be good, though. I guess. You know what I mean? Like, if they're on my team, what am I supposed to be excited for? Yeah, I get really excited for other teams when they get good players. I also think it's going to be good that the Dolphins, I'm really excited for Tyreek. Like, that'd be like me asking you, like, what are you excited for about the Dolphins getting Tyreek Hill? It'd be like, well, I don't really care that they got Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? You'd be confused on the question. You'd be like, I don't know. It's a crazy move. Pretty crazy. Like, you know, like, am I making sense? You're like asking me if I'm super excited about something, or what's the thing I'm most excited for a player that, or for a team that I don't even really like. If the Patriots are on at the same time as the Lions, I don't know what happens in the Lions game till like I review the games late in the evening. You know, I'll see their score, and that's the most I'll know. I'll be like, oh darn, they lost. Like 100% of the time, they usually lose. Anyway, one away on a ground out by Diaz. Or, well, whoever the hell was up before Diaz. Chang. Now Diaz is up. Hey, maybe this is going to update finally. And I can stop fucking grabbing my phone and doing that. Not like it really matters. No one's really saying anything. See what I mean? Like, he just stops talking. It's the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. He'll say a question and then just... It's so hard to have a conversation with people like that who just can't follow up anything. 0-2 on Diaz. It's like, okay, what's your next thought? You can say your next thing. Unless you're just, now it'll be something completely different next time he talks. Hey man, did you know that this happened? Okay. Doesn't really have any ebb and flow in the conversation we were just having 35 minutes ago, probably. But okay, all right. That's why I have trouble following people's minute-to-minute conversation on this, is because they'll say something and then I'll ask them a question or a follow-up or some kind of like, hey, that's a strikeout. There we go. Loe or Lowe is up. I never really know with these kind of names.
Well, it just tells me that they're looking for that fastball. And if they're looking for
baseball names are all pretty stupid.
Because that's 95 painted on the inside part of the plate. That's a two-seam fastball there that catches the corner of the plate. You're right, Shep. He freezes Diaz.
Good frame job by Tucker Barnhart. Here's Brandon Lau. Foul back. Lau's the only base runner in the ball.
Yep, good talk. Good talk.
Sorry, he and Francisco Mejia each with walks, but it was Lau who was the first baseman of the ball game.
Totally. I agree. I'm having a conversation with none of you.
That's outside.
0-1 to Loe.
99%. As long as he stays out of the middle, though, he can get away with utilizing that fastball, kind of moving it around the strike zone, in and out, up and down.
Oh, it's 1-1. Sorry, I missed the first pitch or something. I'm sorry. 2-1 for Loe or Low. Let me see what this guy's actual. Which one is this? I'm pretty sure this is the look.
Man, he's got a really good curveball too. Doesn't use it a lot. I'd like to see him use that pitch a little bit more.
A chopper to the right side. Baez hops with it and throws him out. A 1-2-3.
God damn it!
Manning looking good. He's through 3. Here comes Cody Clemens.
I'll have to get it next time. I don't know which one he is. I don't know if he's the Low. A third way to say that last name that I haven't quite encountered in the wild. Yeah, I mean, the Rays are like an exciting team, I guess. I don't really. The Rays are way more boring, and they're actually supposed to be like an exciting, good team. It's Low like Lowe's. Are you sure? Because you would think that's the easiest last name in baseball to say, but there's a number of dudes with the last name Lowe, so you would be very surprised and probably are wrong, but you might have been listening to the broadcast. I don't do that shit. Maybe it's updating now. You might be right, though. I hope you're right. That's how that last name should be said. The other way is a bullshit-ass way to say it. But there is a player that plays, I think, for Tampa with the last name Lowe, or Toronto or some shit like that. Clemens, Barnhart, and Badu here in the bottom of the third. No score game. I'd rather be a boring Tigers team than a boring Rays team, personally. Because the Rays, that's just who they are fundamentally. They're just kind of boring. Tigers are usually exciting when they can actually like play good baseball. They score a lot. No, I know how to pronounce the beginning of the word low. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's. Yeah, you're saying. Yeah, I know how to spell and say low or low. There's. You've said the same thing 3 different times now. I hope you understand what you're. I don't know what you're doing. You're like it's lows, like lows, like lows. Yeah, I get that, man. But you're just kind of spamming the same thing now. I don't really understand why you're doing that either. I get how to say the word low. It's like, are you sure though it's not the Lowe one? Like, am I gonna hear his name and then hear Lowe and then be like, well, you were just completely wrong to spam all that a little bit ago? Because you know there is a one with the other way of saying it, right? Like I'm not making this shit up. It's just like, oh, this is just another weird rambling. Like, no, it's there's a dude in baseball with the last name spelled Lowe and it's Lowe. So I'm like, well, is this the one? Is this the guy?
Cody Clemens leads off the third, and then it'll be Tucker Barnhart and Akil Baddoo. Tigers in search of their first base runner.
And there's no way to know that, you know what I mean? It's just you have to hear it from the announcers and hope that they have the correct way of saying it. Because, like, you can't, like, look up which MLB player says their last name like Lowe, but it's spelled low. Like, that's probably not a real Google search. Google would be like, I don't have any answers. That's a weird thing to ask me. You'd be like, damn, I had 0 responses from Google. 2-2 for, it doesn't matter who's batting. That's Clemens, I think. Yeah, Clemens strikes out on a pitch that probably should have been called a ball. But, hey, when you're a rookie and your team's as bad as... I hope he comes in with another way of saying low, because that would be the alpha way to go about life. And I'll have way more... It'd be way more funny, Caden, if you come back with another way of saying low. Yeah, it's like L and then space OH, you know, kind of something. It's like spelled like that, something like that. I'd be like, all right.
And I'm with Cody on that one.
This is Tucker Barnhart. Barnhart yesterday had a rest. Was in the
Here's Barnhart. What's up, Preston?
And in the 7th inning, collected his 600th major league hit.
1 away, 1-0 count. Here's a pitch. 2-0. I thought he swung for a second. I was like, did this idiot really just swing at that pitch? Like, god damn it, dude.
He said he felt like lefties had a better chance against that cutting fastball of Rasmussen. He likes to throw that pitch on the inner half to the lefty. So the approach today was pushing him out over the plate, but with the mindset that I'm still going to be.
He fouls it away. 2-1.
Just 2 right-handed hitters in the lineup today. Javier Baez.
Oh, N'Keal Harry got hurt.
I mean, there are switch hitters, for example, like Jeimer Candelario, Willie Casper,
well,
Tucker Barnhart.
Tried to tell Chicago fans they didn't really get anything in N'Keal Harry that they already didn't have, so that sucks. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, but when Rasmussen makes mistakes,
it's just the Bears' luck, though. It's like, really, dude. 2-2. Because, again, N'Keal Harry isn't even, like, that terrible. He just didn't work in New England. Like, I don't even think he wouldn't work elsewhere in the NFL if he went to a good situation that just kind of, you know, fits him a little better. But, again, sometimes receivers just don't work in New England. Like, that's a known factor of football. It's a tough place to play.
in the dirt.
Full count now on Barnhart with 1 out here in the third inning. I was like, I think it's the third, right? Bottom of the third. Matt Manning pitching very well, though, in the top half of the innings. He's through 3 with, I think a walk or 2 are his only runners or ways he's let people on. Got it, Caden. All right, sweet.
He was drafted out of high school by Arizona in the 39th round. Believed in himself that he could do better when he played college ball at Oregon State. Tampa made him.
It's like that hyper-specific search you asked for. It actually returned results.
Strikes out Tucker Barnhart.
He struck out. 2 down now in the inning as Clemens and Barnhart strike out. Now we'll see Akil Baddoo. So you hoping the Cardinals get back to winning soon? You're not the Cardinals. You're not a Cardinals guy. You're a... and they beat the Yankees the other day. Padres. Yeah, I don't even know why I said them. You guys definitely fucking need the Dodgers to go the hell away. Hey, Baddoo. And the ball gets through. That'll be an error on the Rays. Got between his knees or between his legs. Oh, who was that? The great Isaac Paredes. What? Huh? I was led to believe he was the greatest player on earth, and the Tigers got fleeced in that trade. We should have the easier schedule for the rest of August with our best opponent being the Giants. Oh, that's not too bad. I was led to believe that Isaac Paredes was like, the worst trade the Tigers have ever made in their entire tenure. Letting him go would be the worst thing we ever did. And I was all season long I've been being told how bad of a trade that was. And what was that? That was barely even hit to him. They didn't even bother waiting. They're like, nah, that's just an error. You can't even defend that piece of shit. That was bad fielding. And by the way, I think he's got more singles than he does. He's got more errors than he does hits total this season. I'm being a little facetious, but it's not a super far away number from one another. If you'd be stunned to believe. Hey, Amir's playing or streaming right now. He's doing the Yankees and the Cardinals, so that's always cool. If you're a Rays fan, I don't really know if there's any watching. Most of you guys are probably watching AJ's show. But he's live. He's doing the same thing, covering the same game, but he's from the Rays perspective. We face the Giants, Nats, oh wow, yeah. Other than the Guardians, because they're kind of weird, and the Giants, yeah, that's not the rest of August. That's not bad. 0-2 count on Riley Green, 2 outs with the runner at first.
Tampa plays Riley Green straight away. Although Diaz way off the
not an ideal situation to be in if you're the rookie. Oh, that's a pickoff attempt, nothing going. More fucking pop-ups on my screen. All right. His pitchers are abusing the crap out of this garbage weather. Yeah, I would say so. Because the balls are just kind of died when they get hit up in the air. So, I mean, that's probably the right thing to do. What's up? Hope the Tigers win today because they're playing the Rays. Yeah, we need to win also because it's fun to play spoiler. Like in baseball, there's a couple ways things kind of go. Things kind of can become fun. Hey, we're up over 20 people watching, too. If you have enough to like, consider doing so. Help us get up over the final goal of the light goal, I guess. We're at 15, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you're Matt Manning or Russ Musin, you should probably be abusing the weather. Influencing fly balls so they just kind of go up in the air and die. And we talking about how it's like super humid and muggy.
There he goes. Got a great jump.
But they smoked him.
It is in time to get him.
That was a really good throw. I wonder if the Tigers are going to challenge it.
What a throw. Because
If they show the other way, is he out?
Off the bag at first.
Looks out. Hey, the numbers just finally went down. All on their own. I didn't have to change anything. I think it's finally working.
Through a strike
Um,
in the inning.
yeah, they got him. Fucking what a missile. In baseball, winningless games, it's winning. It's not really meaningless. Builds momentum for the next year. The draft doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. There's never a point where it doesn't really like you. There's no point in tanking in baseball. That's a great point, Mahai. That's basically everything I agree with. Yep. Because you could get hot end the season at 70 wins and go into next season with an exciting season. Like you're like, oh shit, okay, this team got its shit, it's got its momentum. Things are starting to click forward for it. Not so bad. Plus, again, playing spoiler is the greatest. Like when you can possibly if you're if there's two teams in contention and you knock them out of contention, you know how good that feels. Do you know how funny that is to know that you have another fan base literally going, how the fuck did we just lose to the fucking Tigers right now? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, they're fucking getting mad, like, actually angry. Like, our win last night versus the Rays, you know them fucking fans of that team were raged. They're like, dude, what is this? What is this? Just the whole time just going, and that's the best feeling in sports, I'm telling you. Like, if your team has been garbage all season, there is nothing funnier than beating teams and knocking them out of the playoffs and shit and just really frustrating their fans. You're like, now you get to deal with it. All of the frustration. If we win, it's meaningless. If we lose, oh well, it's just another loss. Good luck to you, AJ. This is one hell of a beginning of a game. Again, like I said earlier, if you're a Rays fan and you'd like that team's perspective, check out the AJ show for this game or for games going forward. You want to see the Rangers to finish. Yeah, you always want to see your team finish strong. I just now realized the Dodgers have it. Yeah, the Dodgers are scary, dude. They have like 34 losses. They're just absolutely. Yeah, another pitcher's duo, it looks like. Or at least the first one. 33 losses. Yeah, that's insanity. 74 and 33. 31 games above 500. That'll be the Tigers next season. Don't worry. All of this is for something. 0-1. Look how good Matt Manning is right now. This would have been all season long. This isn't even like a crappy Rays lineup. This is Tampa Bay Rays. He's been solid. They can't figure him out. Again, we've been missing our starting pitching all season, man. It's like, Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it was nice to see the Tigers finally get a W. Now, hopefully we can complete an upset and spoil this, knock your guys' playoff chances a little bit here. Just clip them a little bit. Make the surging Baltimore Orioles just a little bit more scary for everybody. Right now, I hate to tell you this, AJ, but like, as a bad team that's been bad, I think we're all rooting for Baltimore here as Tigers fans. I don't really know because we have like a weird rivalry with the Orioles. Like a lot of Tigers fans don't like them. Another foul ball by Ariza Reina. Oh shit. This is the one guy I'm like, nah. He's the reigning rookie of the year every year for the next 20 years. It's my favorite bit of Randy Ariza Reina lore is that he played in a World Series before he won the Rookie of the Year. It's just kind of speaks to whatever the hell that COVID year was.
I saw how quick his hands were. How he gets through the zone.
He's like the only player in history to have that happen, right? To have been able to play in a World Series and as a rookie, and then win the Rookie of the or as a prospect, and then win the World Series or be a Rookie of the Year the next season. That was crazy. Very easy. Like it was one of those things where like I had forgotten he was going to be considered a rookie that year, and I think all of baseball did, and then he won Rookie of the Year, and everybody went, "Oh yeah, he technically wasn't a rookie anymore." Or he was a rookie this year. They let all the rookies be rookies for like 100 or 220 plus games, basically. One away, which is fair. I mean, you don't really want to count someone's rookie season as 60 fucking games. If you'd have did that, Willie Castro with his, 360 average? Anyway, there's one away as Choi flies out. Here comes the great Isaac Paredes.
Serving up their wonderful food like they're kicking chicken sausage, the ribs, And what Jay has right here on a bun, which
Great
is-
power,
oh
just,
my
you know,
God,
just the
Bert,
fielding
that's
is
right,
below
that's right.
par.
I know
The
that.
hitting
It great
is,
to have you back.
the
It is not
consistent hitting
coincidence that
isn't
we
very
keep making
good.
our way over to Bert's every
Oh
time
no,
we
Troy's
go.
up right now. I'm
You figured
sorry,
that out by now,
and he
right?
grounds out
Very
immediately.
hungry out there. You know what I'm saying? And
One
for some
away.
reason, we hit that pocket. You know, we eat, you got that pocket you got to fill. Yeah.
Or 2 away. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Paredes is up now. He's up. All right.
I think he called me a big guy. I don't know why he would do that.
Oh, I keep looking in at this little screen there, and I'm like, all right, looks like something's happened. And I look back, and it's like, oh wait, never mind. That totally hasn't happened at all, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing this anymore.
All right. Anyway, top of the 4th, 2 away.
I'm not doing this.
Game's still looking for a hit.
I'm not doing this anymore. You see, Mickey does
Game's
this.
like,
I know.
all we got is 1 error and a walk. Everything else has been pretty straight up.
Look, I want him on camera, not you. I want him in the booth, not you.
Look at that.
I mean, it's hey.
Damn, that looks really good.
Oh, that's how you top it
Oh,
off.
that looks
right
even
there.
better now
There
with the
you
top.
go.
I don't know. Well, depends on what the toppings are. It looks like onions and a little bit of mushroom.
That doesn't happen by accident. That's right.
You know
On
what
top
you
of some,
are? You're a spoiled
looks like
brat.
rib.
That's what you are.
This is body by pulled pork right here, baby. All right,
That dude looks so happy that he gets to eat that shit. He's like, oh yeah, this looks really good.
Body by pulled pork. Oh,
That was good.
make that as a T-shirt.
Oh fuck, that's a nice hit.
To center, and that'll drop.
Well,
He signed
that
Paredes
sucks.
as aboard with a 2-out single.
Damn, Paredes broke up the no hitter.
It seems like every time you and I are together, it's either Trevor Thompson or Mickey York doing.
Well, the Rays are still throwing a no hitter, so that's interesting. Time to start saying the word no hitter a lot.
We just say,
You guys notice that the Rays are throwing a no hitter right now?
Not asking too much,
no,
Shep.
I don't think so.
Come on.
I couldn't do it until this half inning. I literally I was fucking paralyzed. I was like, I don't even know how to shit talk the other side right now because it's kind of like a mutual thing going here. Nobody could say anything and shit. The pressure was just building on these statements.
By the way, body built by pork.
Well, he's not really even hitting for the other team. He's hitting.
Greatly.
Oh, he's got his average all the way up to 220. He'd be hitting right in with us. Never mind. He'd be fitting right in. But the errors would be.
The Paredes single.
I'm telling you, man. There isn't much good to Paredes. Again, if he could hit 20 plus homers, I would be completely. If that guy had like 24 homers right now, I'd be like, yeah, we probably lost that trade. He's fine. He's turned into what we were expecting him to be. About 240, 250,
To Luke Raley.
bunch of like 30-ish home runs, and good amount of RBIs would be natural, 60 at least, I'm guessing.
Yeah, kind of like the way Manning is mixing his
If he had numbers somewhere around there, I'd be like, yeah, we fucked up. Like we didn't, But right now, it's like, guys, he had one. He'd have like 3 homers if it wasn't for that one good week, maybe 4. Again, he'd fit right in on this team, but it's not good to fit in on this Tigers team. That's a foul ball.
Just out of the reach of Cody Clemens.
Good try by Cody Clemens.
batter's box to do. It doesn't allow them to
Yeah, I mean, Paredes has been good for the Rays, though. I mean, he's provided some pop for them. They've needed it.
throw them for strikes. And Manning seemed to found his groove.
Oh, boy. I got a notification. Nothing worse than that.
Tigers in the shift for Raley. Here's the one.
All right, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, fuck.
In the air, right center. Green.
Runner might get to. Runner's gonna get to third easily.
Runners at the corners with 2 away. Here in
Uh-oh.
the 4th for Tampa.
That'll put him at the corners with 2 away in the top of the 4th. Rays got their best scoring chance of the day for anybody. Here's Mejia.
Easy Plan trading customers can order a 2022 Escape today for $259 a month for 24 months and take delivery in fall 2022. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
A couple of 2-out singles against Matt Manning here in the 4th, and here comes Francisco Mejia.
Tough break there, maybe there for Matt Manning.
This feels like a lot less effort than
I don't think
yesterday's
Ronnie
stream,
Greenwood's
which
ever got a
was
good
really
jump on
nice.
that baseball, 'cause we've seen him make those
I guess I just wasn't up to
runs,
streaming
no
the Tigers
question about it.
yesterday.
You'll see him lay out and make a play.
Because if I would have stayed for an inning, it would have became the greatest game ever. It would have just been like, oh, this has been all the worth it.
Makes it foul.
Let's just take a look at it. Let's just take a look and see what happens here.
Must have just really not felt
Not a
like
bad
streaming
jump
yesterday.
there, but all of a sudden it just looks like right there he lost the baseball. And
It's a no 1 count, though. Fouls the first pitch away.
He knows that's a play
Riley Green a bit frustrated with himself. Looks like if he would have read it a little quicker off the bat, he'd have been able to get underneath it and make a nice play on it even. Here's one, and popped it up. Should be the third out of the inning. Should get them out of a mini jam, and it does. No, I thought Javi was still. I was like, how fucking high did that ball get hit that Baez is still waiting for it when he's already done the glove snap? What the hell is going on? Anyway, that'll end the inning. It'll be Green, Castro, and Baez. Top of the order due up for the Tigers in a 0-0 game. The Rays are throwing a no-hitter, just to put that out there. Bottom of the fourth, Green, Willie Castro, and Baez against, Beeks is replacing Drew Rasmussen for some reason. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like Rasmussen must have gotten hurt, or he was only going to pitch a certain amount of innings. Is he not like a regular starter for the Rays? I have no idea how their team typically operates, but is Rasmussen like a fifth starter reliever role type guy where they're like, all right, we're just piggyback when he comes up? Because we were gonna have like 3 of those basically at one point in the season. that was our fucking season plan. Someone was bringing up wrestling the other day. I've been seeing that Triple H is bringing back a bunch of talent, and there's even more talent that he's expecting to come back that recently released. And it's like, oh, interesting. If they bring the right people back, that shit might actually keep getting better and better. I might have been completely wrong with my take that wrestling's going to die under Triple H. Mainly just because no one else other than like Vince McMahon has ever made it pretty watchable. It's like, I mean, as arguable as that may be with other wrestling's a little better, right? You have the AEW, you have Ring of Honor, that's always been pretty good. TNA had its moments. But again, there's something missing from all of those, and I think it's just Vince McMahon. I don't know what it is, but the dude did have a magic touch. Anyway, Jalen Beeks is pitching now for the Rays. Bottom of the fourth coming up, no score. It'll be top of the order for Detroit, 1, 2, and 3. Green, Harold Castro, and Baez. What's Kevin Cash doing? The Rays. He's a great GM, isn't he? Or is he their head coach, Kevin Cash? If only the Hall of Fame with the pro baseball would let him in now. Not really understanding what the big deal with Whitaker. Does anybody understand why the pro baseball won't let this guy in the Hall of Fame? Did he shit in their series? He got a lot of awards. He was always being voted in for stuff. I'm not really certain as to what their big deal with is it like there's another guy at the position when he was playing that was just way better. It's just like, yeah, but I mean we had this guy at second, but is it like one of them? And if that is the case, it's just like, well, it's just understandable. Hey, Riley Green, a little first pitch swinging, and he rifles it down the line. Could be a double, and he's going to dig for 2. Here goes Riley into second, and he's in there head first, no play. And Riley Green has a double to lead off the 4th inning. There goes the no-hitter for the Rays. It's going good today. Did you see what I wrote on one of your posts? No. When did you recently write it? I haven't checked my comments in a little bit. He pulled Snell in the World Series. Yeah, I don't know what that was because they just gave up a double on literally the first pitch of that one. Let me look.
Nice way to lead off the inning and the first hit of the Tigers today.
Gotta delete a bunch of bullshit comments, it looks like.
Because what he'd like to do here, guys, you got to move the runner over from second base to third base. And the only way to do it is you got to stay inside that ball and hit it the right field side of the diamond.
Oh, we do not talk about trades on this channel? Nah, that's fine. I don't care about it. Normally, when I don't care about trades, I just don't like talking about, didn't want to talk about the Tigers trades. Now that they're done, they're done. Yeah, now we got to bring them in. Anyway, 0-1 here on Willie Castro. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they pulled Rasmussen. Or Rasmussen. See, I can't say last names. I don't know what, like something in my head whenever I see it's like baseball player last names, my head just goes.
People like our teammates Kirk Gibson, Dan Petrie, Jack Morris, really
And it's only because none of them are said normal. Not a single one said just like correctly. It's just like, oh, that's a weird name. It'll be like L-I-C and it'll be like Lisaya. And you're like, there's not enough letters for that to be, that's the way that that's pronounced, but okay. Pretty sure it's just lick. No, it's Licicio. I don't even think that's a possibility. They just go, uncultured swine. And you're just like, damn it. Fuck, I suck. Anyway, 1 and 2 on Willie Castro. That was a bit high. And Castro's going to hit it to the right. That was a risky run. But it was hit just slow enough to be able to move Riley Green over to third base. So Tigers get a guy over to third with less than 2 outs. So 1 out, runner at third. And here's Javier Baez.
It wasn't hardly hit at all. Tigers welcome the Guardians to town for a 3-game series this Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly, Carter. With defense, the ability to hit, ability to get on base. Should be a spark for the offense once you finally, get some consistency, Because right now, this should be his April struggles as a rookie, right? His April through May-ish, and then beginning of June right now, if he would have had the whole season to debut. So, I don't know. He would have initially been like the hottest rookie, and then it would have been like, this looks like it's Julio Rodriguez. But again, maybe the Tigers would have gotten a little bit more momentum early. Everybody would have kind of already just gotten hurt later. I don't know. It just seems like our...
Guys, again, when the ball's hit right at you, depending on the speed of it, you get a chance to advance to third base. Thought he made the right call here.
Pachenko hit a 426 home run the other 426-foot home run, I think today or yesterday. So that's pretty good. Yeah, he's at West Michigan right now, so he's with the Whitecaps. So I believe that's single A. But he is 19 and one of our best hitting prospects, Isaac Pachenko. Chase Young is at that level right now. I think Graham Stevens is playing somewhere in the organization.
That's what allowed him to advance to third base on that ground ball.
Well, I mean, he's been hitting a lot better at AAA the last few days. Torkelson has been, so hopefully, yeah. Fix the swing up a little bit. Let him mentally collect a little bit.
He recognizes it early, and right away he's off and running.
Yeah, I'm hoping he can get everything clicked in together.
But smart.
Yeah, he just needs to hit the ball. Literally a fly out here, Javi. He's pretty consistent with like these situations. Damn it. 1 and 1.
Now a little situational hitting here, something that we work on every single day in batting practice.
He's usually pretty solid with this, like with these specifics going on. Because if all he has to do is fly out, that's a pretty fucking easy at bat. 2 and 1.
Let's see if Baez is able to cash.
Yeah, they're throwing him inside too, so they're trying to get him to that's another one inside. Ooh, throw it on to third.
Green barely gets there. Ooh, that was close.
Thinks he got him, huh? Maybe did. Anyway, 2 and 1.
That was close.
I don't think so.
He gunned down Badu at second base, and watch this play right here.
Ooh, Riley, got to get in a little quicker than that, bud.
Pop time there, getting rid of the baseball and throwing a dart.
Oh, that low-ass fucking dive at the end there really saved his ass. Anyway, 2 and 1.
It's 2 and 1 to Javier Baez.
3 and 1.
3 and 1.
Yeah, he gets real selective, Baez does in these situations. It's the only time he ever does anything hitting-wise. What's your guys' record?
Yeah, you can tell that Beeks right here is not really trying to give in to Javier Baez, trying to get.
Now watch, he lines out. Just fucking rifles out of here. Just like, god damn it, dude.
They'll come home with it, and Green slide. The tag is made, and Riley Green is out at home plate.
Damn.
Tried to sneak his right hand around Francisco.
Yeah, they knew we were going home with it. Not in. I like the aggressiveness of the play, but 54 and 53. All right, you guys will be right there. Yeah, they got him. Damn.
You know Riley Green's going on contact. It was a fastball 3-1 count down the way.
Nothing more annoying that catchers are allowed to block some of the plate with their foot. And if you, like, barrel over the catcher, you're in trouble. It's like, man, I fucking hate that so much.
Makes the right play, throws a dart home, and he gets Riley Green.
There's Harold
It's
Castro.
just something you gotta kind of eat or else they'll fucking hit your catcher dirty. It's like, 1-0 on Castro. This is Harold Castro with the runner at first and 2 down. Tigers running chances stripped away. Good try by Green, though. I like the aggressiveness of the decision to go there. Just with the infield, the way the infield was in, I probably wouldn't have sent him, though.
Take a look at the pitch, guys. We talk about runners at third base, less than 2 outs. What is the hitter's job? What is he trying?
Especially with a pretty decent hitter like Harold Castro up, who can put balls in this, like, who can easily single.
That pitch is down. That's a pitch that's going to induce a ground ball. Exactly what the pitcher wants you to do. And again, the Tampa Bay Rays there caught a break.
Nope, that's the craziest part. Just no relation. I think they're from separate countries, but I won't swear to it. They could both be Venezuelan.
2-1 to Harold Castro, who grounded to third his first time out.
Willie might be Dominican. Oh, he's Puerto Rican.
Tigers saw Jalen Beeks on Friday night. Pitched a scoreless inning. Gave up a hit.
So Harold could be Dominican then. Because I don't think they're even from like the same South American island or country. If I get maybe Harold's Dominican or Puerto Rican.
I thought yesterday they were short. They got after McCullough.
But I'm pretty sure that's why like Cabrera and Harold Castro get along so well. I'm pretty sure they're countrymen.
And boy, they fouled off some tough pitches. Made him work.
It's the beauty of sports, isn't it?
Yeah, Venezuelan.
10-4 with the
His title on Google, if you just type in Harold Castro, it just says Venezuelan baseball player.
Castro sends one to left. And
It's like, damn.
back goes a Rosarena, backpedaling his way.
Ah, what a play.
Reached back, had just enough length.
Damn, Harold Castro robbed, dude.
And spoil the at-bat.
Jason who?
Harold Castro, a good test, but a Rosarena.
Damn.
The homer. Keep it scoreless.
That guy's probably going to be Rookie of the Year this year too, Randy Arozarena. He usually wins. I don't know who Jason Castro is. Who does he play for? Siri, Chang, and Diaz. 8, 9, and 1 due up here for the Rays in the top of the 5th. 8, 9, and 1. Siri, Chang, and Diaz. A catcher? Yeah, he's from America. He was born in Castro Valley, California. His dad might not be, though. He looks kind of, like he's mixed up. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. I just didn't enjoy it. I shouldn't have that ability to do that. I don't know what I just did. All the progress and stream was just gone. It was just like, what the fuck? What is this place? Did it freeze?
Wrap up between the Tigers and the Rays.
All right, game's back on.
Yu Chang and Yandy Diaz for Tampa here in the 5th.
Here's the pitch.
Against Matt Manning. We're joined
Siri,
by our
Chang,
team.
and Diaz, 0-1.
Dan Petrie. Matt Manning has allowed a couple of hits, 4 base runners, has struck out 3
Again, the screen behind me might be moving faster than the broadcast. I can't really do much about that. This has been moving at an incredible speed, this fucking thing behind me that I'm pointing and waving on. So I would ignore that if you don't want to have anything spoiled. But again, you know, it's kind of probably hard to do. Hey, we have 20 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Don't really expect to get 20 streams anymore on these kind of streams because I kind of announced I was quitting these for a while. But anyway, since we're back, it's nice to see, you know.
I think so, but I can't remember exactly what his strike percentage was. It was about 50% in Minnesota. Today it's almost 70, you know. So, I mean, it's just much, much better attacking. And when he stays in a straight line, you see him spray the ball occasionally up and away to left-handed hitters. And I think it's when he's in that line, straight line, that's when he's able to throw and command all of his pitches.
And then don't you think part of that makes that curveball and slider that much more effective?
I think his slider is a really good pitch, you know, and it seems like he's mixing in a few more curveballs than he normally does. I've always liked his curveball too, but it just seems like he's got more confidence in that slider.
2-0 to Yu Chang.
2-0.
When we watch Matt Manning, he gets more innings under his belt. It's going to be important for him to establish his fastball.
And that's what I think Chris Fetter always tells him to do.
And that'll be a base hit for Chang.
Badu quickly gets it in. No hold.
1 on, 1 out. Top of the 5th, no score.
Time for our Xfinity high speed.
Here's top of the lineup, Diaz.
Randy Arozarena against Matt Manning, Yu Chang, and this the ability for Manning to keep the Rays hitters off.
You see that last one was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball where, you know, they want to see the higher velocity earlier in the ball game instead of waiting until the middle innings. And you're seeing exactly that because Matt Manning's confidence level now in this start is different than it was in Minnesota.
Should be an out, could be an out. And it is the second out of the inning. 2 down now, runners at first, and yeah, 2 out. Top 5, no score.
And there you go. I mean, just a first pitch fastball.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Tagging the hitter, even with a runner on. It's a first easy fly ball into right field.
Oh shit, it's the guy.
Faces Brandon Lau.
Okay, it is Lau. Okay.
Who he walked in the first and then got a big ground to.
See what I mean? There's a third way of saying it. There's Low, there's Lau, there's Lowe. Low is the most complicated last name in all of
High and away, 1-0.
And that's the pitch right there that sometimes you talk your
See, this one's Lau. I figured it was something different.
It takes you away from the left.
There's a Lowe.
That's why sometimes
I'm sure there's a Lowe.
Into that right-handed hitter's batter's box. That's what you see when you're standing.
See, I can say his Brandon Lowe's name in like 5 different ways. Anyway, 1-0 for Lau. 2-0 or 1-1. Thought for sure they were gonna call that a ball because the Tigers are pitching.
You always thought his
That
curve
was a
questionable. His best pitch in his arsenal. Coming through the minor leagues and watching him pitch, I thought the curveball was nasty. But I've noticed here in the major leagues, he's throwing a lot more two-seamers and slider mix.
You're right.
Whoop.
Tried to check it, but couldn't.
And they'll call that a strike. Kind of an embarrassing strike, too. 1 and 2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first. Top of the 5th here. Tigers trying to have a quick inning here after what was a longer 4th inning for both teams as they both collected a hit or 2. Got some runners up and threatened to score each. Now the 5th, the Tigers are looking for a nice little rebound shutback inning. Here we are. Waiting for the 1-2. Still waiting. Here it is. And did he go? Yep. Damn. Lau strikes out. There's that ends the 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom half. Excuse me. It'll be Candelario, Scope, and Cody Clemens. 5, 6, and 7 for the Tigers. Candelario, Scope, and Cody Clemens. So temper your expectations a few. Holy shit, there's a lot of notifications on my stream. Or on my screen right now. Holy shit. Restart. So, yeah, tonight will be pretty interesting. We'll do an NFL hangout and talk stream. As Jacob pointed out, it was titled NFL Talk on a Friday. That's normally when I'd have those during the regular season, but since it's sort of just it's kind of just a randomness right now with base or football. Those come when they come. Again, thank you for the 20 likes so far we have. Appreciate that on the stream. Looks pretty good. That's weird. Anyway, we're just waiting for the game to come back on now. It'll be Candelario, Scope, and Clemens. Bottom of the 5th. 0-0 game. Both teams have a hit. Rays have 3, Tigers 1. Rays also have an error, so that's the full it's the full extent of the game. That's the full game recap. Green had a double in the 4th inning that almost got him to score there, but he was gunned down at the plate. In the 4th, the Rays had 1st and 3rd with 2 outs, and he didn't do it. They got out and then got another hit last inning and kept him at 1st.
It's like we never missed a beat. Nobody's done it longer or better.
That's literally all that's happened in the game, them 3-4 things. But hey, it's better for us. More of a chance for the Tigers as the game progresses. What's up, Daniel?
Tigers Live pregame. You can catch it in its entirety on all the Valley Sports social channels, including valleysports.com/Detroit. Wonderful conversation, enlightening conversation, and I know a fun
What's up,
one for
Hayden?
you, Dan.
It was.
Yeah, it's been a quick one. I mean, we've barely missed any of the pitching. Let's see. 2 hours and, what are we at? An hour and 20 minutes in? Yeah, because it's 3 o'clock even. Game started at 1:42-ish.
You know, in that situation, I was sitting down with
So yeah, basically an hour and 20 minutes.
I mean, baseball did
Start at
get
1:40.
a Hall of Famer and a hopefully soon-to-be Hall of Famer.
I've been live for hour 7. So, or yeah.
Relaxed and just had the time
I didn't miss that much at the start of the game today. That's not bad.
So good. Even though
I must have went live when the Tigers started hitting.
I know you were
0-2 on Candelario as he swings through a pretty bad pitch.
and rightfully so. What was your takeaway from yesterday's ceremony? What did it mean to you?
There were quite a few things when I was sitting down there and
Brooks rally? Yeah, I think so. Wait.
in my eyes, but it brings you back to when you're a young man and all the success that we had together, especially in
No, they got 2 guys with the last name Rally.
how wonderful life is.
They got Luke Rally too.
Little boy growing up in California, and how in the world do I end up playing all those years
Luke
with
and
Lou Whitaker and win a championship?
What the fuck was the other guy's name?
Martinsburg, Virginia.
Brooks.
And it's just the way
Oh, here we go.
that life unfolds. And now I look up there and look at that, man. I got to play with that guy. And I mean, that's why it was so special.
They'd
to
be
me,
pretty
just
distant
not
brothers.
a kid, but just the path and direction that life takes you.
And that's why I want to know, what was it like playing with these guys every single day?
But that's the thing, as time goes on, is they're your teammates, and I think you just
Nope, they're
show
not
every
related.
day
They might be
that
distantly
you're in
related, but
opposition,
no, they're not
and it's not
for
until
that.
your careers are over that
Yep,
you
they got a guy
realize
named
you
Luke
know
who
they're
plays
great
the
players, but
defense.
it's
Yep.
not until your careers
Anyway,
are
0-1,
unfolded
and
that
he's probably
they
out.
are, how good they are.
2 down now in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down now in the 5th inning. Decent play by Paredes.
You know, the other thing, Shep, that's
Clemens
stuck
now
out
up
is
with
our-
2 outs.
I love
Bottom of the 5th, no
listening to
score.
AJ, you know, his scrum that he does every day, 'cause I
Game running out of
always
innings.
learn something
He's just fucking melting
about
away.
the game,
Just
and especially the evolution of the game. But one thing he said that I guess I never thought of, but he said, you know, can you imagine you're born and you graduate from high school and you still have the same double play combination. Right. Yeah. And that just hit me like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, I never thought of it that way.
Jim Leland said that during our broadcast yesterday.
Did he say the same thing?
Yeah, when Mickey York
Yeah.
was interviewing him. Yeah, it's amazing, simply amazing. I had a good conversation with
And that'll be hit in the air by Cody Clemens, and it'll get down. Bloop single. Unless it's a bloop double. Hey, a bloop double by Cody Clemens there. Good. My jaw keeps like fucking making this weird like just like twitch, and it makes me go ugh.
But Cody Clemens says, "Wait a minute, this is
weird.
Got a chance." He hustled all the way out of the box instead of being, you know, a long single or not a long single, but
Probably because I didn't drink much soda yesterday, and I drank 2 today, and I'm fucking jazzed out from it.
From Cody Clemens, because again, you said it. You miss a pop up, you miss a ball right over the middle. You're like, man, and you kind of.
So I've got a bit more energy. It's probably why I'm able to stream actually. I didn't have any soda yesterday. I was fucking cranky.
Do it the right way. You run.
Had a weird headache.
put your head down like, oh man, you know. And then
You
all
are
of a sudden
mad though.
Yeah, but then you pick it up and go, wait a minute, you know, and you turn it on.
Anyway,
Tucker Barnhart
1-0 for Barnhart.
Here he turns around, bats right-handed against the lefty Brooks Raley. Second time the Tigers have seen Raley in the series. Saw him in the first game of the set. Throw a scoreless inning. It's a wall side windows pitching change for Tampa.
Where's the pitch? There it is. 2-0.
2-0 to Barnhart.
And that's the pitch you're going to see a lot from Raley. He throws that pitch quite often. That slider. He will cut his fastball, but it's a cutter slider mix. Not overpowering with his fastball.
2-0.
Fastball sits around 90 miles per hour, which then we like to say that's good hitting speed. If he makes mistakes, that's when you're able to capitalize. But he really prides himself on trying to work the edges.
That'll be a strike. 2-1.
Sliders in for a strike. 2-1.
Same thing. You see him not giving in there. 2-0 and throws that.
Runner at second, 2 away here in the fifth. Tigers found a way to get a runner over to second really quick on a little 2-out, 2-base blooper, I guess is how the best way to say that. Barnhart gets over top of it, rolls it over, and he almost throws it away, but that'll end the inning. That ends the scoring threat, and that ends the fifth. We'll head to the sixth. It'll be Ariza Reina, Choi, and Paredes. 3, 4, and 5 for the Rays. 3, 4, 5. Ariza Reina, Choi, and Paredes. Top of the sixth coming up. Damn, Kerry Carpenter just hit a grand slam. I think we need to call that guy up at this point. Anyway, top six: Ariza Reina, Choi, Paredes. Top six, no score.
Of the Detroit Tigers and by Rally House Detroit. Your city, your house, Rally House. Not a lot of offense so far in this one. In the series,
Stretch my legs out here in a second. Now that the game's back up.
Offensive punch last night. 9 hits, 12 or 9 runs, 12 hits in a 9-1 blowout win. Today, It has been tight throughout, obviously. Scoreless as we head to the 6th. Matt Manning stays on the bump. He's got 5 strikeouts so far. Has allowed just 3 hits. And he will face the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the Tampa lineup here in the 6th.
And I think it's really been about command and location of his pitches. Staying out of the middle of the plate just allowed him to punch out 3, 5.
2-0.
How many, Chef? 5? 5, yeah.
Or 1-0 for Rise Arena. Thought there would have been a pitch by now. Jeez. Anyway, so it's a 1-0 count for Randy.
Than we've seen in his last few starts. And then how about the slider? The slider's
2-0.
pitch for him today as well.
And when you're throwing as many
2-0.
strikes as Matt Manning is doing today, that's
Damn, the Guardians won that game 1-0.
Can get off the plate and get some.
That puts some pressure on the White Sox as their game becomes a must-win.
Out of the strike zone.
Starts a Rosarena out 3-0.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's getting into the 6th inning here. You know, I think he had a rehab start of 5 1/3 or 5 2/3. So the bullpen loves him. So get through this 6th inning.
Well, 4-pitch walk. That's not ideal. Here's Choi now with the runner on to start it out. Sox are up 1-0. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you guys are playing the Rangers.
What are you guys doing in my car?
That's good.
need to call CarShield now.
Oh, that game isn't going so good for Amir.
That sounds pretty great. That's because it is great, Nathan.
Not idea. Anyway.
Manning now faces G-Man Choi. A strikeout victim in the 1st and grounded to 1st in the 4th.
And now Manning's going into his 3rd time through the lineup here. And does he have to make it
Pitch out, nothing going.
Or does he continue to trust what he's already done so far to get these guys out? Or does he need to
I gotta move my legs in a minute so I don't get like all tired and shit.
And that's where the fun of the game begins. You know, it's like, wait a minute, do I stay with what's been successful, or do I say, uh-oh?
There goes the runner. Here's the throw from Barnhart.
Oh, they got his ass. Good job by Robbie Grossman, or not Robbie Grossman, but Tucker Barnhart there. They nailed him. Good job there by Barnhart to get the throw down. Good job by the Tigers overall to just be aware that Ariza Rainen was going on that run. I mean, they were set up. Randy should have read that a little better from the Tigers end. They were waiting for him to run. Good job. That'll be unless he swung, that's a ball. He probably swung because it might look like a blown hit and run almost.
I mean, that's about as perfect of a throw
With how they kind of were able to pull that one off. So 1 out, 0-1 count. He did swing at that. So it looks like it could have been a blown hit and run.
G-Man Choi swinging through it. So a lot to
1-1 now. Thought there was another ball, but there wasn't.
Rosarena stealing the bag. You got a bat
1 out, top 6. That's always good. Batters are stealing about 30.7% against him. 16 of 52 is Barnhart. It's not that good, but it's not terrible. Good pitch. 1 and 2.
Choi doing exactly what you're supposed to do as a hitter. He's just swinging at that pitch just to keep Barnhart back a little bit. But Barnhart not affected by it at all. Gets through it, makes a nice throw.
It would be amazing if Toronto beats the Twins. We need them to lose, splitting with the Astros. It's huge. Oh, typical, yeah. Especially if you're a Guardians fan. Now you just got to carefully watch everything play out. Really need Toronto to do their thing. Do you guys take first place if that happens? Choi strikes out, 2 away. Now up is Isak Paredes. He picked up the first hit of the afternoon, but it's been nothing since. There is 2 away here in the top of the 6th, no score. No score in the top of the 6th, and 2 away, nobody on. Be right back.
His pitch is really well located, but just talking about on the other side, you've got Rasmussen who only threw 33 pitches. They used Yu Chang late in the ballgame. It was only 7-1. Now they're deep into their bullpen. They were saving bullpen arms last night. So hopefully the Tigers offense can get to one of these string of raised relievers that's going to be coming into the ballgame.
That's a good point. They had a chance in the 4th, couldn't score, and they had a 2-out opportunity in the 5th and couldn't score. Akil Baddoo is under it, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Little less conventional.
Oh shit, the inning's over. I missed it.
Manning. Helped out by
Okay,
Tucker
cool.
Barnhart's throwout.
Inning closes, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. No score.
Look sharp for six.
It'll be Baddoo, Green, and Castro. 9-1-2 for the Tigers. 9-1-2. Baddoo, Green, and I had to refresh this page. Something wasn't working on. I was like, something is weird about this. Anyway, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Baddoo, Green, and Willie Castro. So our entire outfield due up to bat this inning. Unless someone gets pinched hit for here, which, I mean, unless they're calling Kerry Carpenter up like mid-game and they're choppering him up, I don't really see anyone that's available to pinch hit for. But again, should the Tigers be looking at that Kerry Carpenter as an option to potentially pinch hit for this team going forward? Yeah, I think so. Hey, we have 21 likes on the video. I appreciate that. That's very cool. Very kind. Who do the Tigers play next? Is there anyone worth watching? Cleveland on Tuesday. We'll probably watch one of them games. Probably watch one of them, do gaming one of them, because we got kind of a busy week next week. Because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we have football. Thursday's the Patriots, Friday's the Lions, Saturday and Sunday we're going to do the Miami and the Buccaneers. And then Sunday, of course, all you have is the Vikings and the Raiders.
Runs tough to come by here.
You got Otani, Manny Machado, you got CJ Cron and Alan Trammell, Juan Soto, Andrew Benintendi, and Brandon Marsh. Not bad.
The size of this thing. See how thick that is?
NBA young boy's better than all those guys, but okay.
You're making me hungry. But Mickey could
Got him.
could devour that. It took me a couple of bites.
You must be paying a lot of money for that team, though. That bitch must be expensive. Ah, foul ball. Just inside the bag, or outside the bag, however you want to say it.
Have a cheat day. Let me just tell people right now, we'll all watch our weight a little bit.
I don't really know how to say that. I think that was the wrong use.
If you're going to have a cheat day, this.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kevin, Kerry Carpenter is literally playing. He's like the best minor league baseball player ever right now. 0-2 on Baddoo.
No.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're up at
No, this
8,
is
9 o'clock in the morning on the road trip, and you're at the gym. Come on, dude.
Well, this is the reason you do that.
Is this your cheat day? It's Sunday cheat day?
It's a Sunday cheat day.
Here's a pitch, ball one.
5 or 6 a.m. because my
You earned my packs. I played this almost every.
I
Oh,
really
okay.
wanna call this game, but
Oh, it's the pack thing. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Dynasty. I don't really play the show that much, so I kind of I fall off on the knowledge pretty quickly. I was gonna say I think I seen that he hit a grand slam today.
Handles it. Good pitchers duel for Tampa. It's
Anyway, 1 out. Baddoo grounds out. We're gonna go with Green now. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th. Rally still pitching.
You're seeing a different guy every time you go to the batter's box. So you're not able to gauge the pitches, know how much breaks on the breaking balls. So this is going to be a challenge for this Tigers offense. Listen, you got to be up for the challenge.
Tigers have just 2 hits. Both are doubles. One by this man, Riley Green, in the 4th.
0-1.
Timo, that might have been their best chance. It was a leadoff double. He was able to move to 3rd after a ground out by Willie Castro, but then was thrown out at home plate with the infield in and a grounder to short. Fouls it.
0-2.
Yeah, but if I take you back to that inning, I think Baez on a 3-1
Might be the best lefty on the Tigers. Well, I think so. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not super difficult to be though. I don't know. Harold Castro's hitting like 290 almost.
Probably should have been looking for something up.
So I guess it's debatable. A little bit. Anyway, here's the 0-2, and he's out 0-3. Here comes Harold Castro, or Willie Castro, rather.
If you tweet it, they will come. Tigers
I'm gonna
Tuesdays
refresh
is your
this really
chance.
fast. Oh no, it did the thing. Just go the fuck away.
Cutter on the inside, you really want to push him away from the plate as well. You want to make that ball start on the outer third, and then that's when the ball's going to run in, like over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistake pitch for a left-hander to a right-handed hitter. Hopefully Castro gets one of those right here.
I don't think I've ever been assaulted this hard by ads before in my entire
Does what he's
life.
supposed to do to it, like he did yesterday.
That's why I hate giving this site out to people. Oh man, are you fucking kidding me?
Couple of runs
There
scored.
we go.
That's when he was batting sixth. He's batting second here.
Oh, it's just gonna keep happening. Holy fuck,
He
dude.
starts in the number 2 spot.
I don't
for
care.
every
Go
game
away.
he's
Go
started.
away. Go away.
Fouls it back. 1 and 2.
What is this fucking garbage, dude?
Yeah, I just think really
Does the
Castro
rest of the
this
stream
year,
have to do with this, or
he's
is
just very
it like 5 more
He's
minutes? Or
comfortable in the role that he's playing here for the
I can't
Tigers now.
really
Being able
see.
to
It's a 1-2 count.
all around the diamond, playing a lot of outfield, still has the capability of playing the infield, puts in a lot of hard work in both positions, and it's carried over into the batter's box to where now he's clear and free in the mind, and it's allowed him to get back to form from an offensive standpoint.
As you told me earlier, I'm in a good space.
Yes.
I don't understand why that won't go away.
And this season, is at bats, we've seen it. We've seen him kind of calm down, slow the game down, putting together good at bats, not always getting rewarded, but putting himself in the best position to succeed.
Just a forever pop up, I guess. That's cool.
Just missed on the corner, 3 and 2.
Full count now.
Matt Manning looks like he's going to go out for the
Tiger's dead at the plate right now.
Does. As a pitcher, he's locked in.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit, dude.
Navigating through the Rays lineup.
Oh my
changing
god.
speeds.
Oh my god. Is that gonna ever stop in this game, or
Jose Siri.
no?
Steps in, and the
It's just
Tigers
like a
are
permanent
retired
part of this
quietly.
site right now. Alright, inning's over. I'm glad it is, because now I can actually maybe find a site that isn't giving me a million fucking pop-up. There you go. Anyway. It's commercial break. Tigers unable to do anything there. I don't really know why the screen just decided to jump up 900 feet, but it did. Not really sure why it's doing that now. Something feels off. No, that's right. Okay. That looks way bigger than what it should be, though. Oh, well. Yeah. Top of the 7th coming up. No score in the game. It'll be Raleigh, Mejia, and Siri. 6, 7, 8 for the Rays. 6, 7, and 8. Top of the 7th. No score. All right. Everything's good. Cool. I mean, outside of the a million pop-ups I just had to deal with because I wanted to refresh the page. That's brutal. It's like, come on, just click. No. Just click me. Like, I don't want to do that. Please stop. Oh, please click. It's just like getting weird about it. Aggressive. I don't like this. Oh, just one time click. Like, ugh. What's wrong with your voice? Dude, he's at, yeah, Kerry Carpenter has 30 home runs this year. Or 40, rather. Is that safe? No, it's 30th. At some point, you think he'd get a try. But I don't know. Anyway. Waiting for the top of the 7th here. It'll be Raleigh, Mejia, and
Google
Siri.
Cloud, it's about Matt Manning's 6 strikeouts so far.
Yeah, and Shep, for me, what I love about it is he
But
struck
a
out a
pretty
batter.
quick game. Matt Manning, I think, is going back to the mound.
With
I
all
don't
of
really
his
see
pitches.
why
You
he
see the
wouldn't be.
fastball up, but how about the the fastballs on the inside part of the plate. That's wicked
somehow the
and
game's
nasty stuff.
way
But he's
louder
also
than what it
used his
should be,
sinker
so it's
and the curveball.
0% chance
So it just
that's
tells
actually correct.
Which for me has allowed him to navigate through this lineup for 6 innings.
Is the audio like just like where it was?
It's a great sign. Always want to perform well in front of friends and family.
Like in terms of just the game, because there's like it like reset itself, so I had to like have to fucking deal with it.
And when Dan Beecher was up here, he's absolutely right. Manny is just staying on the attack. He's attacking the Rays hitter, putting them on the defense.
1-1.
Since the first inning, Shep, I feel like he's been winning the race to 2 strikes and being able to put guys away.
He's allowed just 3 hits, and 2 of them were back-to-back 2-out
1 and 2,
including Luke Raley back in the 4th. Outside 2 and 2.
3 and 2. Damn, it's another silent stream.
What Manny's been able to do here so far.
Well, that was good. That was good. It was a good try. It was decent. But again, most people just really just for some reason the conversation just doesn't flow at all.
Inside, it's a full count. That's
Oh well.
79 now, 80 pitches. Or I'm sorry, 86.
Top 7.
86.
Full count.
That's a season best for him. Previous high was 78 in his last start.
This will probably be the ending. The Tigers give up like 7 runs somehow. She's like, oh well, it was a good game until it wasn't.
Base hit to center.
Nah, fuck. Well, there was only there was like 3 different outcomes on that pitch, so that was the worst one.
How long do you think
Well, I guess not really.
goes with Matt Manning?
Base hit to lead off the inning.
I think he'd like to see him get through this inning.
Manning's at about 87 pitches, so this might be his last little bit here if he can get some quick outs.
3 walks, 6 strikeouts.
Alex Lang is warming up in the bullpen, so we'll see.
3 passes. Giving up 3
Here's Mejia.
ideal for any pitcher.
Mejia.
Mejia fouls it away.
0-1.
But even with the 3 walks, Shep, he's still been able to
Well, I think I think it has to be like a 1-0 game, usually anyway.
executing pitches.
But anyway, oh no, more pop-ups.
In the air, right field.
All right, that'll be a fly out.
Castro measuring it,
Runner will have to hold that first.
and there's 1 away.
1 away here in the top of the 7th. Wondering if Manning will get to face off against Siri. Get him to double up and get out of the 7th. That'd be pretty sweet. Head to this bottom half, maybe
Guess here that he gets
get the lead late here.
As soon as he gets Yandy Diaz for a 4th look, AJ Hinch may go to the bullpen. You think that's a fair
Breaking news, Tristan McKenzie finally had a good start against somebody other than the Tigers. First time in his career.
This is part of the lineup where
All right, I just want to see how that sounds,
the
kind of.
Andrews
Just,
way through and get
I
these
missed
3
it.
outs.
Siri weighed out
just want to see the audio.
series so far today. Struck him out looking at second.
Okay, everything sounds nice. Very good, very good.
What is it, 90 pitches? So, but I think you're right. This could be his last inning. Don't want to push him too far. 2nd start. Coming off the IL.
AJ Hinch is a big believer in getting a guy out of there, giving him a chance to win, or in this case, unless his team scores for him in the bottom of the 7th, it'd be a no decision. He's still feeling good about what he just accomplished.
Yeah, there's no question. Manny should feel real good about his day today.
No doubt. Like
This is definitely something to build off of.
just like Garrett Hill yesterday. Was a swing and a
0-2.
0-2 to Jose Siri.
That slider got more bite on it today than I've seen in a little while from Manny. It's sharp and it's late. Series had a tough time picking that ball up.
little high.
1 and 2.
Didn't mind it though. You see that little, almost like
There's a lot of time between pitches right now. Jesus fucking Christ.
feels like if you're gonna miss, that's where you miss.
Really feels like it because no one's saying anything.
You're just trying
Hello?
to change the eye level. You don't want to double up on pitches in the same location.
It's always really weird when there's 20 plus people watching and no one's saying a word. I don't think we've hit 100 chats yet, which is quite interesting. And there's 2 away. Here's Chang.
Really like the way Manning
Yeah, definitely haven't hit 100.
really navigated the
Jeez.
bat here against Siri here. He changed his
No
eye
one's
level
just
there, guys.
feeling
He went up
talking.
with the slider and missed. And then he goes right down at the bottom of the strike zone with a good fastball. 94. Paint job.
Dad loving it.
Well, I mean, I think every over is hit in this series, Troy, to be fair. I mean, these games usually do end up a little decent scoring in the first 3 anyway. Like 5-3, 9-1, or 8-1, 9-1. Like, technically, I think a lot of these games have hit in the overs. But who would have predicted the pitching duel of Matt Manning and Rasmussen and company? Well, hey, Matt Manning goes 7 innings. Great job by Manning today, giving up no runs. He's at 94, 95, or 94 pitches, so he's going to be done. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why this just went retarded. Anyway, it'll be Baez, Harold Castro, and Candelario. Baez, Castro, and Candelario. Bottom of the 7th, no score. Yeah, it's nice to see that from Manning. Hopefully it carries. That's just more evidence, though, for my own personal thing. Is if we would have actually been healthy for all season, had our normal team, we'd be so much better. We'd have been so much better. That's how he was pitching literally before he got hurt. His numbers, he has a 2.25 ERA. That means before he got hurt, he was still pitching really good this year. He just didn't really have the wins or losses. And again, I don't think he's gonna get a win yet here. He's pitched good all the season, and then he got hurt. It was bullshit. A stunning lack of run support again today, but hey, No, Amari, I understand going with the overs and stuff, especially this series. We've been scoring a lot of runs. We've just been losing, or at least we've been hitting offense anyway. If you go look, and you look at how the series has gone. 8 runs, 10 runs, 0. So it's not even it's a stretch to even be well, I thought it would be at least 8 runs. Yeah, gotta get a guy who knows offense quite a bit. Avila did a good job getting pitchers. Everyone just got hurt, but his biggest offense is he just doesn't understand how to find good young batting. He just doesn't get it. Now, we don't really necessarily know. I mean, Green, Torkelson, Pacheco, Vaughn, or Peyton Graham, a lot of the Jace Youngs. We don't really know how he did with going hard on the offense till 2 years from now. But again, it's dude, we can't give you another 2 years of a rebuild. First, his biggest defense, I think, always first and foremost, Al Avila's, is not firing everybody and bringing in his own front office. I think he was too loyal to too many guys he had been friends and working with for too long that they all just kept their jobs, and that's why this team feels like it's stuck in the 2000s. Everyone else plays a smarter, more I don't know. I feel like the front office has this very old mindset with baseball. And if you go look at when these dudes were all getting hired, it was 2004, 2005, 2004, 2002, 2001. I think one guy was hired in 1999. It's all right, well, can we get rid of some of these people that are still there? So it's well, Al, your biggest issue might have not even been. You might be a great GM. You just did not fire everybody. Which you're allowed to do as a GM. You can just bring in a whole new front office. That's your job. And I think it's fair to say that that's one of the major failings of Al Avila. Pete Fairbanks is in to pitch now for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks is in to pitch. He's going to pitch against Baez, Harold Castro, and Candelario.
Have stood the test of time.
2 or 3, 4, and 5 do up for the Tigers.
I have stopped standing on that soapbox. I think you're right. I think Cabrera will be out there.
I think Cabrera would be next.
I am really excited.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly there, but if they did fire Al, and like I'm trying to I personally don't think anybody other than Scott Coolbaugh and a lot of the front office need to be fired after this season. I'm talking like scouts, drafting, player development guys, anybody hired. Like again, if Al wants to keep his job, he needs to fire everybody. Like I'm talking international scouts, international this, college scouts, high school scouts. All these guys got to be fired and refreshed for a new like generation. The team will instantly improve. I'm telling you, like instantly improve. Like it won't even. It'll be like none of that old baseball shit with a lot of these young guys. And that's not necessarily like you don't even have to go super old. Just get guys in there that understand what the new game is compared to what you have now. Because like a lot of what we have now, I don't think a lot of these guys like understand international. Like because it feels like we should be more in on international prospects. Like how did the Tigers not get Julio? Like because Julio Rodriguez wasn't even a draft pick, was he? Wasn't he internationally signed by the Mariners? It's like, all right, Detroit with Miguel Cabrera and all these fucking like major Latin American players. Like, how did you not sign Julio Rodriguez? How is he not a Tiger? Like, what happened there? Like, why? How the fuck did that not happen? Like, we should be the #1 destination for any international prospect that wants to like come to Detroit. Like, and if we just didn't draft him in the draft and Mariners had a higher pick, okay, that happens. But it's like, why are we not like the premier destination for players like Julio? You know, just any international free agent we should be in, especially from South America with the team that we've had, especially with Miggy, dude. It's like, I don't know. I feel like we should have utilized, especially like a super heavy Latin American like influence in the ballpark. Like even when it was Leland, it was kind of like Detroit isn't exactly like you'll see more of like Latin American players than you'll see like U.S. born players on the team or something like that, you know, especially in the lineup. And it's like, why the fuck? How do we not have more young guys like that?
He's very confident. Take a look there. Take the bat down to first base with you if you want to.
And it seems like there's just an issue with our international prospect people.
He's not one-dimensional. He's increased his power.
We're never in on the Asian side, the Japanese pitchers, and that's a bit annoying. Like, don't even try. Like, we don't even like give a shit. We're just like, nah. Oh, he just gets back in time. 2 away. Oh, Candelario hit a liner and almost doubled up Castro. He might have. They might review this. I don't think so. I don't think there's a reason to.
On a line drive, you want to freeze. Castro freezes a little bit, sees the ball's being called, and he gets.
Yeah, Castro got back. All right. 2 down now. What disappoints me the most is the injuries, 2 pitchers, and the regulars' inability to hit. Yeah, I agree. Well, the Federer's fine as a pitching coach, but again, the pitchers just got the injury bug this year, and really the offense did too. If you go look at the offense, somebody's always hurt, or like 2 or 3 guys are always hurt. The injuries this season it's been one of the worst I've ever seen for the Tigers, or really any team. I don't think I've ever seen a team use 16 different starting pitchers this year, but I mean, I think the Tigers have. Yeah, and they need to fire Coolbaugh and Hessman, our hitting coaches. Yeah, those guys gotta get fired. It's like, dude, all right, well, please turn in your evaluation sheet at the end of the year on why you should keep your job. I just put question mark. I don't think I should, man. Yeah, pitching development. Yeah, probably. The player development in general needs to just go. They've been here for far too long. Since like 2003, probably, the head of player development and shit like that. Yeah, you mean that big fat boy that sits in the dugout and sweats in like fucking 30-degree weather? You mean our head athletic trainer, Kevin Rand, that big fat piece of shit? Yeah, I'm sure the team is very well taken care of. They go down and they're like, hey, what can I do to stretch out and be put in better shape? Oh, you try eating. What? You try eating about 16 hot dogs and 3 bowls of Wendy's chili, the large ones.
That compliment because
I don't think that would help my shoulder from hurt. Trust me.
marvel that his soft hands, his great feet.
You bring that to me, and it'll make your shoulder stop hurting. Wait, I don't even eat it. No,
That
I do.
bounce is in there and a good block by Mejia.
Then I use my fat man magic and make your body parts start hurting or stop hurting. And the Tigers like believe in magic or something. So like, what's up, Edward? So they're like terrified of the guy, and it's just like we're just stuck in this weird loop where they're like Alex Avila won't fire. They like it comes out they wouldn't fire the big fat guy because Alex Avila is afraid of magicians and sorcerers, and it's gonna come out that Kevin told Al that he was a magician and sorcerer, so he's like, oh shit, and so Avila can't fire the big 800-pound trainer we have. It's like, why does everybody keep getting hurt? I don't know. Maybe because our fucking trainer is morbidly obese. That probably doesn't help. No, I'm sure he's actually good with like joint health and stuff like that. Because I mean, you know, you probably have to be. But yeah, it's not a great thing that he's a giant fat man. I think so, Clancy. I think so. As long as Illich isn't like, oh, we were close last year. You know, as long as he's actually critical, like Al Avila actually is of the team, then. But I think Al just knows he's going to get fired, so I don't think he's panicking anymore. Oh, nice. Did you have a good food? Anyway, the Tigers did nothing in the bottom of the 7th, so we'll head to the top of the 8th with no score. The game's just about to hit 2 hours in. So we're at about just now 2 hours heading into the top of the 8th. This is a quick game, huh? Good, Daniel. How are you? You could have made that sound more degenerate with a U, just the letter U. And the H-A-I. You could have been like, hey, Rob, how are you? And it would have been like, damn, that's a degenerate way of saying that. You fucking scumbag. You good? That's good. Yeah, Manning went 7 innings, struck out 7. Gave up no runs, only like let up 4 hits. A few walks. Maybe 2. Insignificant number. It doesn't matter. We're in the top of the 8th. No score. Laying on the mound. It'll be Diaz, Lowe, and Ariza Reyna. Yeah, Kay and I, they finally said his name. It's Lowe. It's 100% Lowe. But like Lau. No, it's Lau. That was what it was. It was Lau. See what I mean? How many different ways you can say that one? There's a third way of saying it. There's Lowe, Lau, and Lowe. That's one of the hardest last names. You got 3 different legitimate ways and not even like meme ways to say it. Yeah, Amari, they'll score runs. It's just, you know, if it winds up being a 1-0 game, then it's just a 1-0 game. Yeah, I mean, there isn't a lot of mysteries left for me in this series, so, you know. Or, well, in the season anyway. Unless the Tigers just go on a win streak, win the rest of the games this season, but I doubt it. That'd be pretty crazy. They just went out. I'd be like, well, I don't even know what happened. We make the playoffs by a game. I'd be like, well, it was a good season, right?
Curveball, 12-6. Then you're also going to see a 90-mile-per-hour changeup, and he's not afraid to throw that changeup to right-handers, as much as he throws it to left-handers.
Manning finishes with a career-tying high 7 strikeouts.
Boy, did he look good.
Yeah, he really did. You want an encouraging sign? That was it, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, they had, probably. Well, I don't know him personally. I can't ask him.
Sign is the fact that he threw a career-high 95 pitches.
No, I don't know how I was supposed to like ask him or anything.
But that's something that AJ talks about. He wants these guys to be able to pitch deep into the ball game. And so for Manning to go out and give him 7 strikeouts.
I mean, if I personally was able to contact him, I'd hit him up and be like, hey man, Randy Ariza Reyna grounds. Oh, that's Diaz. Sorry, Diaz grounds out. Now up is Lau.
Do it, Clement.
That was really good stuff.
Sure, the broadcast asked him. Just asked the Rays people. Hey, how do I say this one? I'd just get rid of the E at the end.
Here's Javier Baez, so he gets to the baseball backhanded. Unleash.
But
him.
hey.
It's a little low. But how about Cody Clemens? Stop it. Picking it up over there. Flashing some leather.
Looks like he's played that position.
It's like the Kels brothers or whatever. They're like, yeah, we don't say our last name like Kelsey. It's like you just say like Kels
Start there since July
or
3rd.
something like that.
Just a handful.
Making it look easy.
It's like no one really gives a shit. Anyway, 1-0.
Big shift.
This dude is gonna call you this.
In play for Detroit's defense against Brandon Lau.
2-0.
2-0 to him.
Yeah, no run support, but it is what it is. You don't pitch for the Tigers expecting a lot of runs. You just hope you get some. Just not 0, you know.
Check swing foul.
2-1.
Going back to Cody playing first base, guys. He's only played there. This is his 9th game.
Yeah, hopefully at least they win. That's all that really matters. Mess the right season up a little bit. That's funny. 2-1.
Excuse me, this will be his 7th start.
I find playing spoiler to just be a really funny thing because if they win and the Orioles win, or if we win and the Orioles win, I'm pretty sure the Rays, their playoff spot's in like big trouble. Because I'm pretty sure the Orioles. Uh-oh. I think it's in trouble though. What the fuck just happened? What's happened?
Swung on and missed. Down goes Lau for the 2nd time swinging today.
I don't even know what's going on. Randy Arozarena is the hitter.
So, Lang, you know what you're going to get. Get a hard, good, firm fastball, 95 to both sides of the plate. And then, mama, there goes
Okay, that guy
man.
struck out at
And
least.
that's that curve.
All right, I didn't spoil anything.
Straight up
Low strikes out,
with the bottom falling out.
or Lau.
As soon as it gets into the hitting
By confusing last name guy. Top of the 8th, 2 away. No score. Here comes Rookie of the Year favorite, even though he won it last year.
Second in a row. He pitched a third of an inning. Needed just
He's my personal favorite to win it for a while.
job done yesterday. Facing Randy Arozarena. Swung on and missed.
It's just a devastating pitch for him, that curveball.
Yeah. He's just Rookie of the Year for the rest of his life.
He hits no errors for Detroit. So
He's been dead for 40 years, and they're like, the 21-10 Rookie of the Year is a Randy Arozarena.
Clemens
And it's
is
just
on
like, well, he's not even alive anymore. He died yesterday.
Clemens a really good
Well,
play to
you know,
start the inning, then he finishes off.
it's not really fair. His rookie year was interrupted by COVID, so don't be a dick.
Scoreless ball game.
Like, all right, but how long are we going to use that? It'll be Clemens, Barnhart, and Badu. Clemens, Barnhart, and Badu here, and whenever they decide to update this going on. I don't really know what the fuck this nonsense is. Anyway, Clemens, Barnhart, and Badu, if anyone's... I would imagine people are going to be pinched hit for and whatnot, so... Poach or Poke, I'm not even going to try with this pitching name. The Rays are full of hard-ass names to say, and it's really stupid. Every 30 seconds, it's like, well, that's an interesting name. And it shouldn't be like that, because it should just be Poche or Poach. It should just be one of those, but it's probably going to be some fourth-place spelling or pronunciation that my brain hasn't even registered yet. They'll be like, oh, Pashashir. And it's like, oh, fuck. Where's the R? They're like, you just don't see it. It's French, dude. Okay. That's why I like football. Every last name is fucking like Hamilton or Smith, Watson. It's like, it's easy. It's like golf. The hard last names are like Kelsey. It's just like, all right, this is more my speed. A lot of Americans in this game. A lot easier with the last fucking names here. A lot of 2-syllable names, maybe some 3 syllables. I think that's what it is. It's just I don't know how. I just have never heard that. But like Barnhart, that's an easy one. Clemens, can't get that wrong. Badu. I could see where you think it's Badu, but there's too many D's there. So it's just Badu. See, the extra D really throws a lot of things off. Because it makes it seem like it's Badu. Akil Badu.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chef. This is going to be a tough matchup, obviously, going up against Bieber and Savelli.
It's going to be Tyler Alexander, Drew Hutchinson, and they don't even know who's pitching the Thursday game, I think that would be. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. Anyway, Reyes is going to pinch hit.
I thought that Garrett Hill would beat Shane McClanahan. Not many. Yeah.
Would have. But the offense, again, we talked about this offense, and really what we need to see today is putting together those really tough at-bats. You know, shortening up those swings and not trying to do too much. And I just feel like right now we're a little big. See if we can't use a little man approach, so to speak, and just try to
come on, Reyes.
Pull up the middle and get some traffic going.
See a couple of pinch hitters. Victor Reyes tries to lay one down. Barehanded play by Diaz.
Whoa!
Joy thought he got down in time. First base umpire Adam Beck said he didn't. Let's see if Tampa challenges.
We'll see if there's going to be a challenge. Oh, they're just going to let it play. All right, Tigers get a leadoff single.
Ooh, that's going to be close.
On the field is safe at first base. Tampa Bay is challenged.
Oh, Rays are challenging. Okay, hold on. Yep, he got it. All right, so he's going to be out.
Is it enough to overturn?
From that angle, yeah, it's more than enough. Yep, okay. Yep, he's out.
Victor picking him up, putting him down. Playing a little small ball there. But
They got him by about a smidgen.
might have gotten back down.
Yeah, he's out. That's an easy call. So it'll be one out with, I'm not sure who's going to bat here. Yeah, he got beat. That was a lot closer. No, that's a really close play for a guy just having to go back down.
Tampa Bay retains their challenge.
Reyes almost beat gravity on that. Anyway, one away there.
Bishop, I like the thought process there.
Sorry if I'm like yelling. I just, I'm trying to poche.
Something going here, but give Diaz a lot of credit. He makes an outstanding. Maybe picking it with this, just barehanding his ball and making a good throw. Well, a throw that's a little bit up, but it's enough to let G-Man get himself.
Hey, Mark, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a minute. How you doing?
Come down and beat Victor Reyes to the base.
Yeah, really nice play by Yandy Diaz, and equally as impressive from G-Man Choi. Here's Daz Cameron, who is
Why is Cameron hitting?
here for Tucker Barnhart.
Why wouldn't Haas be pinch hitting here? Oh, they must not be letting Badu stay in the game.
High and away, 1-1 to Daz Cameron.
I was talking with Daz about getting recalled to the big leagues.
Yeah, I know, Clancy. Yep, it wouldn't even be a problem to be in this rebuild.
When he was here, he got comfortable. Said that he felt good. And now he just wants an opportunity to play on a more consistent basis.
Inside, 2-1.
Busy, yes, wish we were playing better, but there's always... Yeah, the season was kind of washed due to injury as soon as it started. It got real bad real quick. 3-1.
Jay Hinch playing the numbers here, the splits, hoping these guys has enough pop.
Miami, San Diego, Louisiana, Chicago, and Anaheim.
We know Eric Haas on deck.
Nice. What's Louisiana?
Daz Cameron has a homer
College football?
this season.
He's in a good spot now.
Cameron fouls it away, full count.
And this is where Dez got to be disciplined.
Yeah, they're just not saying the pitcher's name.
Got to get a pitch that he can handle, got to get a strike, but he's also got to be in a protect.
LSU is college.
Got 2 strikes,
Yeah, Daz isn't too bad clutch-wise.
but he does run well.
I don't know why fucking Daz Cameron's pinch hitting here in the 8th, though. I don't know why Haas isn't. I guess save him for the 9th. Only gonna let Haas pinch hit or pinch or play defense.
Fouled away.
Cameron fouls it away, keeps it at full.
Started on Friday night. 3 with a walk that snapped his 4-game hit streak.
Yeah, that's true, Mark. We have a lot of good pitching, a lot of deep pitching.
Hitting for Barnhart here in the 8th.
Hopefully a lot of those guys get liquidated in the off. I don't know if that's a good thing though.
Foul tipped into the glove.
Cameron strikes out. Here's Badu. Oh no, Haas. Okay.
Join us Saturday, September 10th at Soundboard in Motor City Casino for the 2022 Michigan.
I'm gonna say that was really confusing as to who got pinched hit where, but I understand the logic behind it.
Valley Sports Detroit's own Mickey Redden. That's a lot of talent. This is an event you don't want to miss. Tickets start at just $25. To purchase or for more info, visit mshof.org.
Man, that'd be some clutch shit if Haas comes in and hits a home run here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, no score in the game. Tigers need a run to force a save situation, or it's going to be a walk-off. Is it a walk-off or a save situation? Let's find out. 0-1. You're going to call it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes it. Or at least I haven't met anyone who likes the runner at second rule.
8 home runs on the season for Eric Haas.
0-2.
What you can't do as a hitter, though, you can't go up to the batter's box trying to hit a home.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, Mark.
Keep it short, keep it simple.
Open Green does. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Now they're saying the motherfucker's name.
Colin Poche on Friday night. Worked a scoreless inning. Low and inside, 1-2. High and away, it's even.
Haas has been doing a really good job of
Send him down to AAA.
capitalize on these sliders.
Hopefully they'll work on his ability to hit a fastball.
He also says at times he picks and chooses when he wants to sit on.
As per a lot of young righties, he has that dumb uppercut swing, and hopefully they kind of level it out, or else he probably never will be able to hit the right to hit a high fastball.
Upstairs, it's a full count.
Just kind of the rules of the game. None. They don't have any good players.
Crowd trying to give Eric Haas that extra boost. On a 3-2 pitch in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 8th.
Probably Greg Soto. Probably our best player. Maybe Lang. Maybe Tarek Skubal. It's going to be a pitcher. Not one of these hitters is good.
Had a 10-pitch single the night before in as a pinch hitter in that role.
No, he sucks at defense, dude.
All the same pitch. You would expect the same.
It's weird to say anyone in the field. Doesn't Harold Castro have like 7 RBIs?
Looks like Poche has the mindset of, listen, I'm going to keep coming after you. And he's going to make you beat him with his best pitch.
Well, I think the pitcher is like pitching to Barnhart, so we probably should keep him for the rest of the season. Why is that? Oh, you just spoiled. That's cool, Carter. I'm glad you're spoiling. That's cool. You're gonna spoil the walk-off attempt. You're gonna, as soon as we hit the walk-off, just gonna be like, oh, walk-off. Be like, well, I didn't get to see that. So I'm glad you spoiled the inning for me. Ended it. We're gonna turn to Carter now for play-by-play. Yeah, don't spoil, please. Anyway, it'll be Choi, Paredes, and Rally. Top of the 9th coming up. I'd imagine they'll probably bring in the closer, so we'll see. I don't think it's ever a good idea to bring a closer in these situations, but you know, he's probably our best reliever right now, so. These are a lot of right-handed hitters, though. Yeah, I think except Troy, who's lefty. Actually, yeah, I probably do want to bring in Soto here. Outside of Paredes. Oh, thanks, Mark. Yeah, anyway, hopefully the Patriots play well. Yep. It'll be nice to have Haas as more of a DH and like quasi outfielder than a catcher, though, with Rodgers back. What is this fucking piece of shit doing, dude? I fucking hate this site. Just gonna close that. Broke ass piece of fucking shit. All right, Soto's coming into pitch. We'll see if this is good.
We get ready to head to the ninth, but there may be more pitching help on the way for the Tigers soon. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched 3 innings.
Someone named Quinn is actually hitting right now for Troy. Oh shit! All right.
AJ Hinch, happy to hear he had to work a little bit last night. Allowed a run on 3 hits and struck out 5.
The Lions. I don't know. The Lions are starting to grow in people's eye. It's becoming. Are they underrated anymore? As much as I've seen, like, as much in the last week as I've been, like, following things and keeping my eye on things, I don't know if the Lions are, like, underrated anymore. I feel like they're kind of starting to garner a little expectations. If you're talking only from, like, a media perspective, even the media in general is kind of like, we don't know what to expect from the Lions. They had a really strong camp this week. So, I don't know. It's like one of them hard to tell situations.
Very similar, and both going to the right-handers here late in the ball game.
Quinn pops it up, and that should be the first out of the inning. It is 1 away. He's got to be careful with Paredes due up. Paredes has got some power. Lefty on righty matchup too. This is the one matchup I don't like.
Twitter page for more information on how to enter and win with just a retweet and a follow. Here's the changes for Detroit. Jonathan Scope moves from second to first. Willie Castro from right to second base. Akil Baddoo is out for Victor Reyes. And Daz Cameron is in to play right field. It's the first time we've seen Jonathan Scope at first base.
0-1.
I believe that you're right. First time.
Going off this year, I watched the pivot. Jared Goff said the Lions' goal is to win the division. Well, hopefully that gets it up there. Hopefully they do that. Should be terrified, dude. 1-2, or 0-2 rather.
And of course, the start of Spencer Torkelson and how good he was with the glove there.
There's much more aggressive pitching from Soto, which is what you like to see.
Every single game has been played at second base this year until now.
Just stayed alive. 0-2 still.
It's just funny. That's Nicky's pants. That's why you pay attention, right? It didn't hit me.
0-2 for Paredes. 1 away in the ninth.
Oh, man. So we have him playing rock, scissors, paper with a fan. Now thanking
fucking little bloop over the... Got lucky and made contact on 100 over the fucking play and just into the right center. 6.5, which is spot on. The biggest guys are good. Yeah, I have them at about 6 or 7 wins. That's what I was gonna say. They should be. They're like twice as good as they were last year, but that's like what, 7 wins. like if they win 7 times, like that's like 4 more wins than last season, and that means they're like nearly like what? They're literally twice as good. So like, I don't know. If I was a Lions fan, I'd come in with tempered expectations, hoping to be let on a run. You know what I mean? I'd go in with a hope of 7, 8, 7 or 8 wins. If you want to go a little higher than us.
Good day for Christian Bethencourt yesterday as he
Oh.
sends one to center. 2 for 4 with a double yesterday. Flies out
And
for
2 away.
here today.
Runner at first with 2 outs. And here's Mejia, with 2 away here in the 9th. No score.
2 outs for Francisco Mejia.
Really felt like Matt Manning set the tone, going out and giving you 7 strong innings for sure. Lane followed it up in the 8th, putting up a 0. Now 2 quick outs by Gregory Soto.
But if they play out really good and Goff returns to some of that 2018 form here on the Lions, they could win a lot more than 7 games, I would say.
Walk in the 2nd. Just 5 hits for the Rays.
They have a weird ceiling because we've seen what Goff is capable of doing. And if their defense can take a step forward and be a little bit more shutdowny, then you got something going. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's going to be a double.
That's going to be a double for Francisco.
Paredes isn't quick enough to score, so oh shit. Almost. That was almost really bad. Anyway, well, that looks like shit.
Yeah, a little surprise there that Cameron threw that ball, towards third base. But give him a lot of credit, though. That ball's way in on his hands. He pulls the hands inside and hits it right down the right field line. Paredes gets himself to third base.
Yeah. Ugly, ugly.
First to third.
Jose Siri's up now with runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Kind of already had his shoulders set up today. He was going to go to third base. Would have liked to see the
I don't know why they keep fucking showing the same dumb fucking part of the play over and over again.
Soto now faces
You see this? He threw it in the dirt. Nothing happened, but he.
in the dirt.
Now take a look at the throw here, but look at the shoulder setup. Look where his shoulders are lined up.
This is the part of the game where the umpires start squeezing real hard on us.
Turn those shoulders a little bit more and have him facing towards home plate. That's when he's able to make a good accurate throw.
Oh, they keep fucking showing the throw for some reason.
At first base.
Yeah, just keep throwing. I want to see it some more. That's not a strike. All right. Hey, that's cool. Probably should have been called a strike, but all right. 2-0.
Twice looking, all against Matt Manning.
Yeah, we would say that's a tough day at the yard.
Yeah, sure is. Let's hope Gregory Soto makes it more difficult.
3-0.
A little high, 3-0.
Three-0 count here with the 2 on. Runners are at 2nd and 3rd. 2 out in the 9th of the 0-0 game. Hey, they called a strike. 3-1. What a shocker.
Chip, I still feel like with the base open, with the number 9 hole hitter on the on-deck circle, man, you don't want to give in here. You don't want to just groove a fastball right over the heart of the plate. Still think it's important that he works the corners, the edges, around the perimeter.
Strike 2.
Call him strike 2. That shouldn't have been called. He got 2 pitches wrong this at-bat, so I guess it kind of cancels it out. Yeah, I know the Clancy. I completely ignore them idiots. Sometimes I hope he does give up runs. Because it's like, well, if we'd scored like 2 runs, maybe it wouldn't have been anything. This isn't anything. Yeah, go after the. I think they're gonna pinch hit though. They got like 1 million people to hit in the lineup.
Missed inside. Bases loaded.
Can't imagine they let Chang stay up to bat.
I could be wrong though. All right. Base is full. 2 away.
Gregory Soto before Yu Chang steps into the box.
Here comes Chang if they don't pinch hit. which I doubt they're going
Chang
to.
is 1 for 3 today. Got a home run, his first as a Tampa Bay Ray last night.
How about that? Breaking ball, 80 miles per hour. Here, he'll speeds up.
Oh yeah, he
the
pinch hits, doesn't he?
Chang, and he catches that ball out in front and goes big fly to left field.
He's the 4th player to ever hit a home run and pitch in a game this year.
No, he probably got first name.
Is on that list as well.
Shohei.
I was gonna say, I'm sure he's got a first name.
He's done it plenty.
Yeah, you.
What he's doing is just incredible. Haven't seen it.
Like, why
Haven't seen
you?
anything like it. Here we go.
Anyway, base is full. Hopefully we can get an out here and preserve the 0-0 score. We'll see, though. Chang only hits Tigers pitching.
Trouble here finding the strike zone with that fastball.
Yeah, it's probably hard to hear the Yu Chang. Like, it's like a weird thing where you just wouldn't hear it. 1-1. It's one of them weird, no, that's like a weird sound before another set of sounds.
Here in his last few starts, had his foot on the gas pedal. Like to see him mix in that pitch. I had a good conversation with him. He was telling me
He's going to wind up walking a run in. This shit's going to suck.
to get a better feel for the fastball.
And then he'll get Diaz to strike out.
Situation here. Here's where he might want to use that pitch to get Chang off the fastball.
Ball.
Inside and it's 2-1. This is
Come on, dude. Throw a fucking strike.
between Yu Chang and Gregory Soto.
Dude's going to walk in. We're going to lose 1-0 on a walked-in run. Be like, oh, that sucks.
Struck him out.
Well, that's a bit big. Well, that about adds up. Man, nowhere close. Yeah, that's 100%. He's walking a run in. These dudes are getting really excited for walked-in runs and shit. They're like, yeah!
Big pitch coming here. And again, with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Still would like to see you use that slider, go shoot the fastball inside. Don't want to allow him to get extended.
Fouls it away, keeps it full. Or, well, runs it full anyway.
And if you're Soto, that's where you got to live. That's where you want to live, on that inside part of the plate. At 99, 100 miles per hour is going to be a tough pitch for Yu Chang to get to.
Yeah, but you think you'd be getting excited over something other than, like, walks in a day. It's like, yeah, our offense can't really do anything, but we'll get excited over these walks. I guess it's something that has to happen. And he walked him.
The scoreless tie.
Soto tried walking off the mound to maybe make it look like a strikeout. He's like, oh, that's a strikeout, right? No, you fucking bum.
I mean, it's close, guys. It's close. We'll give you a lot of credit to be able to take this pitch from Soto on a 3-2 count.
Well, now he's just going to go up there, strike a guy out on 4 pitches.
You can see his reaction walking off the mound.
Yeah, 99% of the time Soto wins. I mean, not really typical. It's better than your guys' fucking shit closer.
To the leadoff man, Yandy Diaz.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen, but there was a pitch. Hold on, let me go back to his to your buddy's at bat there. I mean, you guys are getting calls like, I mean, they're getting calls like this. Hold on, where's the actual thing? I mean, this one wasn't right, and then we go back to Jose Siri's at bat. There was a pitch here that wasn't correctly called. I mean, oh yeah, this one right here. Like, there's strike 3. So I don't know. It's one of them things where it's like, yeah, but it's also like, umps are also really bad with Soto. So do I defend this one? No, I mean, he probably could have. He's going to walk in another run based on this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the runs give up. Yeah, we don't need cool. How many blown saves though? 1? 2? The same amount as Soto?
Seem to find that comfort
How many blown saves? You know, the thing that actually matters to closers? Again, I'm asking a question. You're not answering a question. You're just like, he's way better, dude. He gives up less runs. Cool. That's not really what you measure a closer on, is the number of runs they give up. That's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? I'm asking how many blown saves does Clase have? Hello? How many blown saves does he have? Blown saves. Ugh, dude, that was probably should have been called strike 3, or at least a strike. Yeah, exactly, Carter. Exactly. Actually, Soto has 2 blown saves this season, so you're quite wrong. How many blown saves? Oh, so he has 1 more than Soto does. Or 1 less, sorry. That's crazy. Maybe 2? Oh, so 2 blown saves. So 1 less, so the same amount as Soto. Got it. Got it. He's not way better than Soto then. He's just been putting more chances to get more saves. That's all that means. He's on a better team. Soto blows less saves. Soto blew 1 save last season, I think 2 this year. He might have 1 more this year now. He might have a 3rd. But career-wise, Soto has 3 blown saves, 1 last season. So I don't really know what you guys are talking about being terrible. But you know the score, I mean, was like 0-0. I mean, the offense is probably more to blame here than the pitching. Yeah, that makes you feel really stupid, doesn't it? Look at these Indians fans. They're like, dude, he's way better. They have the same amount of blown saves. Well, you know, it's fucking runs scored, runs. Okay, cool. That's not really how you measure a good closer, but okay. Especially if a lot of closers don't do well in non-saves. That's typically where you hit closers. If they, team has to use them in those situations. Usually you wouldn't have to. But when you're a down bad team like Detroit, you kind of got to use whoever you got to use. We don't have the pitching ability to not bring in guys like that. So Foley will have to come in and try to get the hell out of this this log jam.
America Park, buy and manage game tickets, unlock offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. With Craig Monroe and Mickey York, Dan Petrie.
Hey, Dawson.
Shepard,
yeah, Connor, WAR's a decent number, but it's like, does it really mean much when you got guys like Trout and Ohtani who probably have like enormous WARs not winning anything ever? Like, I could imagine what Trout's career WAR numbers are. They're probably all like the highest in history, but it's like, cool.
Jason Foley's got a real good arm side
I was about to say, what? Soto on a better team probably has like 40 saves, dude. I don't really know what you're trying to get at here.
Facing Brandon Lau, who takes strike 1.
But if you're gonna sit there and talk shit, you better actually have like ways to say like actual shit to talk. And not get your whole fucking face smashed in by me. Well, he's got more saves. Yeah, I mean, he's on a better team with like 50, 60 wins. The Tigers don't even have like 43. I think that's what we're at. He's doing all right. I mean, he just hasn't had enough opportunity to do better than Class A. I mean, they have the same amount of blown saves.
They will have their top 3 in the order. It'll be Green, Willie
I don't know.
and Javier Baez. Jason Adam appears to be warming to get that spot and that opportunity. He's the top 3 in the Tigers order.
They have the same amount of blown saves.
Lau is 0 for 3.
2.
Strikeouts and a ground out.
I'll take Soto over Class A. He's going to be cheaper.
Outside, 1 and 2.
And Soto blew less saves last year with 1. So when the Tigers are actually using him correctly, he's only blown 1 save in a season. So I'll take that all the time. You can have your guy who gives up less runs, I guess. I'll take my closer who gets more saves on a more consistent basis and doesn't blow them as often.
Up the middle.
Yeah.
Center field for a key
Well,
base hit. Brandon Lau
it was a good game until it wasn't, is the saying.
Tampa. Lau has hurt Detroit the entire series.
There's no way we can come back from this one. I'm going to get out of here early. But no, I'm probably not going to watch anymore. The pitching collapsed in on side of itself. They carried it for 8 innings, and the offense kind of just went completely down the drain. Cool, you can think that, but you're incorrect. He's just on a better team. Sorry to tell you. No, you don't even try reasoning with these idiots, Connor. They're very jaded by their fandom, so it's fine. What's going on? Are they going to get out of this inning quickly here? If they give up more runs, the game's over. 4 runs is probably doable, but fucking improbable. Oh, yeah, they lost. All right. I'm going to wrap it up then. Well, this was a fun stream, everybody. Sucks the Tigers weren't able to do it in the end. They kind of blew the game there late. Was waiting for it to happen. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, the Tigers just don't hit. They just, I mean, as much as you want to joke about Soto, it's like, I mean, it was a 0-0 game in the 9th. That was anyone's game. So, you probably don't want to put your closer in the, get out of here, you fucking retard. Typical gamer. I like how this troll, the spammer troll, thinks like you're his buddy here. He's like, dude, we're buddies, right, dude? You see that? You see Soto lose him the game, dude? Like, he's all excited and shit about his account he made in like 5 minutes ago. He really thinks you're like his like buddy right here. It's like, you do know quite. Like, everyone here knows you're a troll, right? With your account made today to come in here and troll, probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whenever they get caught, they just shut the fuck up immediately. It's very, very funny. Typical gamer. I can't believe he was doing that to you. He's like, dude. We're buddies, dude. You see that typical gamer, dude? Soto lost it for him, huh, dude? It's like, well, probably the bullpen did. Yeah, sure. I mean, the offense scored 0 runs. You know, they only needed like 2 at one. Like, they probably could have won the game if this had been a legitimate save situation and they scored more than 2 hits. Like, yeah, you can blame pitching to some extent because the game kind of blew up at the end. But it's like, I know Blue. Oh, Blue, yeah. I mean, he's been making accounts for 2 years now. Yeah, this is a 2-year-long operation this person's had on my account. Yeah, it was really weird, typical gamer. I'm sorry that was going on. I was like, oh, dude, I bet you he feels really uncomfortable right now. He's getting nudged by a troll going, dude, we're buddies, right, dude? Come on, just say yes, so I look like I'm not a troll. It's like, yeah, dude, I can tell when these are the troll accounts. No one else talks as much as them. I think they don't understand. Like, my average person listening doesn't really say that much. And then they come in and they respond to every single thing I say. And it's like, well, dude, you're giving yourself away. I mean, no one comes in here and just decides to talk this much. No one does. Not one person who watches me, except like Mike, talks very much. And Max does and Nathan does. They tend to write quite a bit when they're in here. Amir does, but he's more like casual conversation. And he'll just come on the air if he's got a lot to say. He's live right now doing the Cardinals and the Yankees. His team is probably winning. They've been upsetting the shit out of everybody. If you need a place to go watch, the AJ show should be live. And that way you can finish out the game. But, you know, I mean, It's 5-0 Tigers and or 5-0 Rays. Oh, so, oh boy, it's even worse. I don't know how it got worse. Yeah, the Cardinals have won 6 straight. Or some shit like that. They're killing it. I'll be live again this evening, though, for a football talk. That'll be around 9 o'clock is when we'll go live for that. Should be pretty good. Have anything else planned? Or anything else to say? Probably want to mute that. Pop this open one last time. Add into here. Man, see what I mean? That guy who got the 7.5 is probably like, come on, one more run. And I'm hoping he gets his one more run. I'm not gonna lie to you. At this point, I don't care. So maybe the Tigers can score a run and he gets his over. Hey, look at that. We got some decent likes on it. We had 27. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'll see you this evening for the football stream tonight. Where it's going to be like a preseason of the week 1 preview. Preseason week 1 preview type stream. So that'll be pretty cool. Picks video comes out tomorrow. I'm going to just do a separate picks video as well where it's just I go over the preseason picks. I give my thoughts on the games and, kind of they're going to be real. It's going to be a real brief, weird video tomorrow where it's like, well, I'm not too sure how this game's going to go, but like, we're going to get a lot of information for these games tonight. It's going to be a big information gathering stream, basically. So we go into these picks a little more ready and secure. All right, though. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. Thank you for a fun afternoon. The Tigers, unfortunately, weren't able to really do much at the end there. Things kind of went belly up pretty quick. One thing I do want to check. All right. Well, all right. See you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you when I see you next. Hopefully it's tonight for the NFL stream. If not, I'll see you, I don't know, probably maybe Monday or something. I'll just do a gaming stream on Monday night or some shit. I don't know. All right, though. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Or we got a great day. Yeah, it's 4:30, so it's still day. Afternoon, day, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'll see you later. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And, of course, it's always go Patriots. And I'll see you at the football talk later. Tough end for the Tigers here tonight. It was pretty ugly.